Act 1 of the Revengist Tragedy by Thomas Middleton. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Dramatis Personae.
Vindici, read by Elizabeth Klatt.
Hippolito, read by M.B.
Gratiana, read by Libby Gone.
Castiza, read by Amanda Friday.
The Duke, read by Bob Neufeld.
First Judge and First Gentleman, read by Sean Daly.
Duchess, read by Ariel Lipshaw.
Lasurioso,
read by David Nichol.
Ambicioso, read by Lambda.
Spurio, read by Alan Mapstone.
Junior, read by Larry Wilson.
Supervacchio, read by Charlotte Duckett.
Second Judge, read by Chuck Williamson.
Antonio, read by Alan Mapstone.
Piero, read by Larry Wilson.
First Noble, read by Todd.
First Servant, by Tex Savvy.
Dondolo, read by Larry Wilson.
Second Noble, read by Chuck Williamson.
Second Servant and Nencio, read by Elizabeth Klatt.
Sordido, read by Larry Wilson.
Second Officer, First Lord, read by Todd.
Fourth Man, read by Larry Wilson.
Narrator, read by Christine G. Act 1. Scene 1. Outside Vindici's house. Enter Vindici with a skull. The Duke, Duchess, Lucerioso, his son, Spiorio, the bastard, with a train pass over the stage with torchlight.
Duke, royal lecher, go, grey-haired adultery. And thou, his son, as impious steeped as he. And thou, his bastard, true begot in evil. And thou, his duchess, that will do with the devil. 4 excellent characters. Oh, that marrowless age would stuff the hollow bones with damned desires, and stead of heat kindle infernal fires within the spendthrift veins of a dry duke, a parched and juiceless luxure. Oh God! One that has scarce blood enough to live upon, and he to riot it like a son and heir. Oh, the thought of that turns my abused heartstrings into fret. Thou sallow picture of my poisoned love, my study's ornament, thou shell of death, once the bright face of my betrothed lady, when life and beauty naturally filled out these ragged imperfections, when 2 heaven-pointed diamonds were set in those unsightly rings. Then 'twas a face so far beyond the artificial shine of any woman's bought complexion, that the uprightest man, if such there be, that sin but 7 times a day, broke custom and made up 8 with looking after her. Oh, she was able to ha' made a usurer's son melt all his patrimony in a kiss, and what his father 50 years told to have consumed, and yet his suit been cold. But oh, accursed Pallas! Thee, when thou wert apparelled in thy flesh, the old Duke poisoned, because thy purer part would not consent unto his palsy lust. For old men lustful do show like young men angry, eager violent, outbid like their limited performances. Oh, where an old man hot and vicious! Age, as in gold, in lust is covetous. Vengeance, thou murder's quit-rent, and whereby thou shouldst thyself tenant to tragedy, oh, keep thy day, hour, minute, I beseech, for those thou hast determined. Who e'er knew murder unpaid? Faith, give revenge her due. She has kept touch hitherto. Be merry, Marry. Advance thee, O thou terror to fat folks, to have their costly 3-piled flesh worn off as bare as this. For banquets, ease, and laughter can make great men, as greatness goes by clay. But wise men little are more great than they.
Enter his brother Hippolito.
Still sighing o'er death's vizard?
Brother, welcome. What comfort bring'st thou? How go things at court?
In silk and silver, brother, never braver.
Pah! Thou playest upon my meaning. Prithee say, has that bald madam Opportunity yet thought upon's? Speak, are we happy yet? Thy wrongs and mine are for one scabbard fit.
It may prove happiness.
What is't may prove, give me to taste.
Give me your hearing, then. You know my place at court.
Ay, the Duke's chamber. But 'tis a marvel thou art not turned out yet.
Faith, I've been shoved at. But 'twas still my hap to hold by the Duchess's skirt. You guess at that. Whom such a coat keeps up can ne'er fall flat. But to the purpose. Last evening, predecessor unto this, the Duke's son warily inquired for me, whose pleasure I attended. He began by policy to open and unhusk me about the time and common rumour. But I had so much wit to keep my thoughts up in their idle houses, yet afforded him an idle satisfaction without danger. But the whole aim and scope of his intent ended in this, conjuring me in private to seek some strong digested fellow forth of ill-contented nature, either disgraced in former times, or by new grooms displaced since his stepmother's nuptials. Such a blood, a man that were for evil only good. To give you the true word, some base-coined pander.
I reach you, for I know his heat is such. Were there as many concubines as ladies, he would not be contained, he must fly out. I wonder how ill-featured, viled proportioned that one should be, if she were made for woman, whom at the insurrection of his lust he would refuse for once. Heart, I think none, next to a skull, though more unsound than one. Each face he meets he strongly dotes upon.
Brother, you have truly spoken. He knows not you, but I'll swear you know him.
And therefore I'll put on that knave for once, and be a right man then, a man o' the time. For to be honest is not to be o' the world. Brother, I'll be that strange composed fellow.
And I'll prefer you, brother.
Go to then. The smallest advantage fattens wronged men. It may point out. Occasion, if I meet her, I'll hold her by the foretop fast enough, or like the French mole heave up hair and all. I have a habit that will fit it quaintly.
Enter Gratiana and Castiza.
Here comes our mother.
And sister.
We must coin. Women are apt, you know, to take false money. But I dare stake my soul for these two creatures, only excuse excepted that they'll swallow, because their sex is easy in belief.
What news from court, son Carlo?
Faith, mother, 'tis whispered there the Duchess' youngest son has played a rape on Lord Antonio's wife.
On that religious lady?
Royal blood! Monster, he deserves to die, if Italy had no more hopes but he.
Sister, you have sentenced most direct and true. The law's a woman, and would she were you. Mother, I must take leave of you.
Leave for what?
I intend speedy travel.
That he does, madam.
Speedy indeed.
For since my worthy father's funeral, my life's unnatural to me. E'en compelled, as if I lived now when I should be dead.
Indeed, he was a worthy gentleman, had his estate been fellow to his mind.
The Duke did much deject him.
Much?
Too much. And through disgrace oft smothered in his spirit when it would mount. Surely I think he died of discontent, the nobleman's consumption.
Most sure he did.
Did he? Lack, you know all. You were his midnight secretary.
No, he was too wise to trust me with his thoughts.
I' faith then, father, thou wast wise indeed. Wives are but made to go to bed and feed. Come, mother, sister. You'll bring me onward, brother?
I will.
Aside to him.
I'll quickly turn into another.
Exeunt. Scene 2. A court of law. Enter the old Duke, Losorioso his son, the Duchess, the bastard, the Duchess's two sons, Ambitioso and Supervacchio, the third her youngest, brought out with officers for the rape, two judges.
Duchess, it is your youngest son. We're sorry. His violent act has e'en drawn blood of honour, and stained her honours, thrown ink upon the forehead of the state, which envious spirits will dip their pens into after our death, and blot us in our tombs. For that which would seem treason in our lives is laughter when we're dead. Who dares now whisper that dares not then speak out, and e'en proclaim, with loud words and broad pens, our closest shame?
Your grace has spoke like to your silver years, full of confirmed gravity. For what is it to have a flattering false inscription on a tomb, and in men's hearts reproach? A bowed corpse may be seared in, but with free tongue I speak. The faults of great men through their cerecloths break.
They do. We're sorry for it. It is our fate to live in fear and die to live in hate. I leave him to your sentence. Doom him, lords. The fact is great, whilst I sit by and sigh.
My gracious lord, I pray be merciful. Although his trespass far exceed his years, think him to be your own as I am yours. Call him not son-in-law. The law, I fear, will fall too soon upon his name and him. Temper his fault with pity.
Good my lord, then 'twill not taste so bitter and unpleasant upon the judge's palate. For offences, gilt o'er with mercy, show like fairest women, good only for their beauties, which, washed off, no sin is uglier.
I beseech your grace, be soft and mild. Let not relentless law look with an iron forehead on our brother.
He yields small comfort yet. Hope he shall die. And if a bastard's wish might stand in force, would all the court were turned into a corse.
No pity yet? Must I rise fruitless then? A wonder in a woman. Are my knees of such low metal that without respect?
Let the offender stand forth. 'Tis the Duke's pleasure that impartial doom shall take fast hold of his unclean attempt. A rape! Why, 'tis the very core of lust, double adultery.
So, sir.
And which was worse, committed on the Lord Antonio's wife, that general honest lady. Confess, my lord, what moved you to it?
Why, flesh and blood, my lord. What should move men unto a woman else?
O, do not jest thy doom. Trust not an axe or sword too far. The law is a wise serpent, and quickly can beguile thee of thy life. Though marriage only has made thee my brother, I love thee so far. Play not with thy death.
I thank you troth, good admonitions, faith, if I've the grace now to make use of them.
That lady's name has spread such a fair wing over all Italy, that if our tongues were sparing toward the fact, judgment itself would be condemned and suffer in men's thoughts.
Well then, 'tis done, and it would please me well were it to do again. Sure she's a goddess, for I'd no power to see her and live. It falls out too in this, for I must die. Her beauty was ordained to be my scaffold. And yet methinks I might be easier cessed. My fault being sport, let me but die in jest.
This be the sentence.
Oh, keep it upon your tongue. Let it not slip. Death too soon steals out of a lawyer's lip. Be not so cruel, wise.
Your grace must pardon us. 'Tis but the justice of the law.
The law is grown more subtle than a woman should be.
Aside.
Now he dies. Rid him away.
Aside.
Oh, what it is to have an old, cool duke, to be as slack in tongue as in performance.
Confirmed. This be the doom irrevocable.
Oh!
Tomorrow early.
Pray be abed, my lord.
Your grace must wrongs yourself.
No, 'tis the tongue. Your too much right does do us too much wrong.
Let that offender
live and be in health.
be on a scaffold.
Hold, my lord.
Aside.
Pax on't. What makes my dad speak now?
We will defer the judgment till next sitting. In the meantime, let him be kept close prisoner. Guard, bear him hence.
Ambitioso and Supervacchio take Junior aside.
Brother, this makes for thee. Fear not. We'll have a trick to set thee free.
Brother, I will expect it from you both, and in that hope I rest.
Farewell, be merry.
Exit Junior with a guard. Aside.
Delayed, deferred. Nay, then if judgment have cold blood, flattery and bribes will kill it.
About it then, my lords, with your best powers. More serious business calls upon our hours.
Exeunt omnes. Manet Duchess.
Wast ever known step-duchess was so mild and calm as I? Some now would plot his death with easy doctors, those loose-living men, and make his withered grace fall to his grave and keep church better. Some second wife would do this, and dispatch her double-loathed lord at meat and sleep. Indeed, 'tis true, an old man's twice a child. Mine cannot speak. One of his single words would quite have freed my youngest, dearest son from death or durance, and have made him walk with a bold foot upon the thorny law, whose prickles should bow under him. But 'tis not, and therefore wedlock, faith, shall be forgot. I'll kill him in his forehead. Hate there feed. That wound is deepest, though it never bleed.
Enters Biorio. Aside.
And here comes he whom my heart points unto, his bastard son, but my love's true begot. Many a wealthy letter have I sent him, swelled up with jewels, and the timorous man is yet but coldly kind. That jewel's mine that quivers in his ear, mocking his master's chillness and vain fear. He's spied me now.
Madam, your grace so private? My duty on your hand.
He kisses her hand.
Upon my hand, sir? Troth, I think you'd fear to kiss my hand too, if my lips stood there.
Witness I would not, madam.
'Tis a wonder. For ceremony has made many fools. It is as easy way unto a duchess as to a hatted dame, if her love answer. But that by timorous honours, pale respects, idle degrees of fear, men make their ways hard of themselves. What have you thought of me?
Madam, I ever think of you in duty, regard, and...
Upon my love, I mean.
I would 'twere love, but 'tas a fouler name than lust. You are my father's wife. Your grace may guess now what I would call it.
Why, thou art his son but falsely. 'Tis a hard question whether he begot thee.
Me faith, 'tis true too. I am an uncertain man, of more uncertain woman. Maybe his groom o' the stables begot me. You know I know not. He could ride a horse well, a shrewd suspicion, marry. He was wondrous tall. He had his length, i' faith, for peeping over half-shut holyday windows. Men would desire him light. When he was afoot, he made a goodly show under a penthouse, and when he rid, his hat would check the signs and clatter barbers' basins.
Nay, set you a horseback once, you'll ne'er light off.
Indeed, I am a beggar.
That's more the sign thou art great. But to our love, let it stand firm both in thought and mind that the Duke was thy father, as no doubt then he bid fair for it, thy injury is the more. For had he cut thee a right diamond, thou hadst been next set in the dukedom's ring, when his worn self, like age's easy slave, had dropped out of the collet into the grave. What wrong can equal this? Canst thou be tame and think upon it?
No, mad and think upon't.
Who would not be revenged of such a father, e'en in the worst way? I would thank that sin that could most injury him, and be in league with it. Oh, what a grief 'tis, that a man should live but once i' the world, and then to live a bastard, the curse o' the womb, the thief of nature, begot against the 7th commandment, half damned in the conception, by the justice of that unbribed everlasting law.
Oh, I'd a hot-backed devil to my father.
Would not this mad e'en patience make blood rough? Who but an eunuch would not sin, his bed by one false minute disinherited?
Ay, there's the vengeance that my birth was wrapped in. I'll be revenged for all. Now hate begin. I'll call foul incest but a venal sin.
Cold still? In vain then must a duchess woo.
Madam, I blush to say what I will do.
Thence flew sweet comfort, earnest and farewell.
She kisses him.
Oh, one incestuous kiss picks open hell.
Aside.
Faith now, old Duke, my vengeance shall reach high. I'll arm thy brow with woman's heraldry.
Exit.
Duke, thou didst me wrong, and by thy act adultery is my nature. Faith, if the truth were known, I was begot after some gluttonous dinner. Some stirring dish was my first father. When deep healths went round, and ladies' cheeks were painted red with wine, their tongues as short and nimble as their heels, uttering words sweet and thick, and when they rose were merrily disposed to fall again. In such a whispering and withdrawing hour, when base male balds kept sentinel at stairhead, was I stolen softly. Oh, damnation met the sin of feasts, drunken adultery. I feel it swell me. My revenge is just. I was begot in impudent wine and lust. Stepmother, I consent to thy desires. I love thy mischief well, but I hate thee and those 3 cubs, thy sons, wishing confusion, death, and disgrace may be their epitaphs. As for my brother, the Duke's only son, whose birth is more beholding to report than mine, and yet perhaps as falsely sown, women must not be trusted with their own. I'll loose my days upon him, hate all I. Duke, on thy brow I'll draw my bastardy, for indeed a bastard by nature should make cuckolds, because he is the son of a cuckold maker.
Exit. Scene 3. The Palace. Enter Vindici and Hippolito. Vindici in disguise as Piatto to attend Lord Lusorioso, the Duke's son.
What, brother? Am I far enough from myself?
As if another man had been sent into the world, and none wist how he came.
It will confirm me bold, the child of the court. Let blushes dwell i' the country. Impudence, thou goddess of the palace, mistress of mistresses, to whom the costly perfumed people pray, strike thou my forehead into dauntless marble, mine eyes to steady sapphires, turn my visage, and if I must needs glow, let me blush inward, that this immodest season may not spy that scholar in my cheeks, fool bashfulness, that maid in the old time, whose flush of grace would never suffer her to get good clothes. Our maids are wiser and are less ashamed. Save Grace the bawd, I seldom hear Grace named.
Nay, brother, you reach out to the verge now.
Enter Lusorioso.
Sweat, the Duke's son, settle your looks.
Pray let me not be doubted.
My lord.
Hippolito, be absent, leave us.
My lord, after long search, wary inquiries, and politic siftings, I made choice of yon fellow, whom I guess rare for many deep employments. This our age swims within him, and if time had so much hair, I should take him for time, he is so near kin to this present minute.
'Tis enough, we thank thee. Yet words are but great men's blanks. Gold, though it be dumb, does utter the best thanks.
He gives Hippolito gold.
Your plenteous honour. An excellent fellow, my lord.
So give us leave.
Exit Hippolito.
Welcome. Be not far off. We must be better acquainted. Push be bold with us, thy hand.
With all my heart, i'faith. How dost, sweet musk-cat? When shall we lie together?
Aside.
Wondrous knave! Gather him into boldness? 'Sfoot, the slave's already as familiar as an ague, and shakes me at his pleasure. Friend, I can forget myself in private, but elsewhere, I pray, do you remember me?
Oh, very well, sir. I conster myself saucy.
What hast been? Of what profession?
A bone-setter.
A bone-setter?
A bawd, my lord. One that sets bones together.
Aside.
Notable bluntness. Fit for me, e'en trained up to my hand. Thou hast been scrivener to much knavery, then?
Fool to abundance, sir. I have been witness to the surrenders of 1,000 virgins, and not so little. I have seen patrimonies washed to pieces, fruit-fields turned into bastards, and in a world of acres not so much dust due to the heir 'twas left to, as would well gravel a petition.
Aside.
Fine villain! Troth, I like him wondrously. He's e'en shaped for my purpose. Then thou knowest in the world strange lust?
Oh, Dutch lust, fulsome lust, drunken procreation which begets so many drunkards. Some father dreads not, gone to bed in wine, to slide from the mother and cling the daughter-in-law. Some uncles are adulterous with their nieces, brothers with brothers' wives. O hour of incest! Any kin now next to the rim o' the sister is man's meat in these days, and in the morning when they are up and dressed and their mask on, who could perceive this save that eternal eye that sees through flesh and all well? If anything be damned, it will be 12 o'clock at night. That 12 will never scape. It is the Judas of the hours, wherein honest salvation is betrayed to sin.
In troth it is too, but let this talk glide. It is our blood to err, though hell gaped loud. Ladies know Lucifer fell, yet still are proud. Now, sir, wert thou as secret as thou art subtle, and deeply fathomed into all estates, I would embrace thee for a near employment, and thou shouldst swell in money, and be able to make lame beggars crouch to thee.
My lord? Secret? I never had that disease o' the mother, I praise my father. Why are men made close but to keep thoughts in best? I grant you this. Tell but some woman a secret overnight, your doctor may find it in the urinal in the morning. But, my lord.
So, thou art confirmed in me, and thus I enter thee.
This Indian devil will quickly enter any man but a usurer. He prevents that by entering the devil first.
Attend me. I am past my depth in lust, and I must swim or drown. All my desires are levelled at a virgin not far from court, to whom I have conveyed by messenger many waxed lines full of my neatest spirit, and jewels that were able to ravish her without the help of man. All which and more she, foolish chaste, sent back, the messengers receiving frowns for answers.
Possible? 'Tis a rare phoenix, whoe'er she be, if your desires be such, she so repugnant. In troth, my lord, I'd be revenged, and marry her.
Push, the dowry of her blood and of her fortunes are both too mean. Good enough to be bad withal. I'm one of that number can defend marriage is good, yet rather keep a friend. Give me my bed by stealth, there's true delight. What breeds a loathing in't but night by night?
A very fine religion.
Therefore thus. I'll trust thee in the business of my heart, because I see thee well experienced in this luxurious day wherein we breathe. Go thou, and with a smooth enchanting tongue bewitch her ears, and cozen her of all grace. Enter upon the portion of her soul, her honour, which she calls her chastity, and bring it into expense. For honesty is like a stock of money laid to sleep, which ne'er so little broke does never keep.
You have given it the tang of faith, my lord. Make known the lady to me, and my brain shall swell with strange invention. I will move it till I expire with speaking, and drop down without a word to save me, but I'll work.
We thank thee, and will raise thee. Receive her name. It is the only daughter to Madame Gratiana, the late widow.
Aside.
Oh, my sister, my sister.
Why dost walk aside?
My lord, I was thinking how I might begin, as thus, O lady, or 20 devices. Her very bodkin will put a man in.
Ay, or the wagging of her hair.
No, that shall put you in, my lord.
Shalt? Why, content. Dost know the daughter, then?
Oh, excellent well by sight.
That was her brother that did prefer thee to us.
My lord, I think so. I knew I had seen him somewhere.
And therefore, prithee, let thy heart to him be as a virgin, close.
Oh, my good lord.
We may laugh at that simple age within him. Himself being made the subtle instrument to wind up a good fellow.
That's I, my lord.
That's thou, to entice and work his sister.
A pure novice.
'Twas finely managed.
Gallantly carried. A pretty perfumed villain.
I've bethought me, if she prove chaste still and immovable, venture upon the mother, and with gifts as I will furnish thee, begin with her.
Oh, fie, fie, that's the wrong end, my lord. 'Tis mere impossible that a mother by any gifts should become a bawd to her own daughter.
Nay, then I see thou'rt but a puny in the subtle mystery of a woman. Why, 'tis held now no dainty dish. The name is so in league with age that nowadays it does eclipse 3/4 of a mother.
Dost so, my lord? Let me alone then to eclipse the 4th.
Why, well said. Come, I'll furnish thee. But first swear to be true in all.
True?
Nay, but swear.
Swear? I hope your honour little doubts my faith.
Yet for my humour's sake, 'cause I love swearing.
'Cause you love swearing, slud I will.
Why, enough. Ere long, look to be made of better stuff.
That will do well indeed, my lord.
Attend me.
Exit.
Oh, now let me burst. I've eaten noble poison. We are made strange fellows, brother, innocent villains. Wilt not be angry when thou hearest on't, think'st thou? I' faith thou shalt. Swear me to foul my sister. Sword, I durst make a promise of him to thee. Thou shalt disheir him, it shall be thine honour. And yet, now angry froth is down in me, it would not prove the meanest policy in this disguise to try the faith of both. Another might have had the self-same office, some slave that would have wrought effectually, ay, and perhaps o'erwrought 'em. Therefore I, being thought travelled, will apply myself unto the self-same form, forget my nature, as if no part about me were kin to 'em. So touch 'em. Though I durst almost for good venture my lands in heaven upon their blood.
Exit. Scene 4. Antonio's house. Enter the discontent Lord Antonio, whose wife the Duchess's youngest son ravished, he discovering the body of her dead to Piero and other, certain lords and Hippolito.
Draw nearer, lords, and be sad witnesses of a fair comely building newly fallen, being falsely undermined. Violent rape has played a glorious act. Behold, my lords, a sight that strikes man out of me.
That virtuous lady?
Precedent for wives.
The blush of many women, whose chaste presence would e'en call shame up to their cheeks, and make pale wanton sinners have good colours.
Dead. Her honour first drunk poison, and her life, being fellows in one house, did pledge her honour.
Oh, the grief of many!
I marked not this before. A prayer book, the pillow to her cheek. This was a rich confection, and another, placed in her right hand, with a leaf tucked up, pointing to these words: Melius virtute mori, quam per dedecus vivere. True and effectual it is indeed.
My lord, since you invite us to your sorrows, let's truly taste 'em, that with equal comfort as to ourselves we may relieve your wrongs. We have grief too that walks without tongue. Cure leves loquuntur, majores stupent.
You deal with truth, my lord. Lend me but your attentions, and I'll cut long grief into short words. Last revelling night, when torchlight made an artificial noon about the court, some courtiers in the mask, putting on better faces than their own, being full of fraud and flattery, amongst whom the Duchess's youngest son, that moth to honour, filled up a room, and, with long lust to eat into my wearing, amongst all the ladies singled out that dear form who ever lived as cold in lust as she is now in death, which that step-duchess's monster knew too well. And therefore, in the height of all the revels, when music was heard loudest, courtiers busiest, and ladies great with laughter, oh, vicious minute! Unfit but for relation to be spoken of, then, with a face more impudent than his vizard, he harried her amidst a throng of panders that live upon damnation of both kinds, and fed the ravenous vulture of his lust. Oh, death to think on't! She, her honour forced, deemed it a nobler dowry for her name to die with poison than to live with shame.
A wondrous lady, of rare fire compact, she's made her name an empress by that act.
My lord, what judgment follows the offender?
Faith, none, my lord. It cools and is deferred.
Delay the doom for rape?
Oh, you must note who 'tis should die, the Duchess's son. She'll look to be a saver. Judgment in this age is near kin to favour.
Drawing his sword.
Nay, then step forth, thou bribeless officer. I bind you all in steel to bind you surely. Here let your oaths meet to be kept and paid, which else will stick like rust and shame the blade. Strengthen my vow, that if at the next sitting judgment speak all in gold, and spare the blood of such a serpent in before their seats to let his soul out, which long since was found guilty in heaven.
We swear it, and will act it.
Kind gentlemen, I thank you in mine ire.
'Twere pity the ruins of so fair a monument should not be dipped in the defacer's blood.
Her funeral shall be wealthy, for her name merits a tomb of pearl. My lord Antonio, for this time wipe your lady from your eyes. No doubt our grief and yours may one day court it, when we are more familiar with revenge.
That is my comfort, gentlemen, and I joy in this one happiness above the rest, which will be called a miracle at last, that, being an old man, I'd a wife so chaste.
Exeunt. End of Act 1. Act 2 of The Revenger's Tragedy by Thomas Middleton. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Scene 1. Vindici's house. Enter Castisa, the sister.
How hardly shall that maiden be beset, whose only fortunes are her constant thoughts, that has no other child's part but her honor that keeps her low and empty in estate. Maids and their honors are like poor beginners. Were not sin rich, there would be fewer sinners. Why had not virtue a revenue? Well, I know the cause. 'Twould have impoverished hell.
Enter Dondolo.
How now, Dondolo?
Madonna, there is one, as they say, a thing of flesh and blood, a man, I take him by his beard, that would very desirously mouth to mouth with you.
What's that?
Show his teeth in your company.
I understand thee not.
Why, speak with you, Madonna.
Why, say so, madman, and cut of a great deal of dirty way. Had it not been better spoke in ordinary words that one would speak with me?
That's as ordinary as 2 shillings. I would strive a little to show yourself in my place. A gentleman usher scorns to use the phrase in fancy of a serving man.
Yours be your own, sir. Go direct him hither.
Exit Dondolo.
I hope some happy tidings from my brother, that lately travelled, whom my soul affects.
Enter Vindici, her brother, disguised as Piatto.
Here he comes.
Giving her a jewel.
Lady, the best of wishes to your sex, fair skins, and new gowns.
Oh, they shall thank you, sir. Whence this?
Oh, from a dear and worthy friend, mighty.
From whom?
The Duke's son.
Receive that.
A boxetiere to her brother.
I swore I'd put anger in my hand and pass the virgin limits of myself to him that next appeared in that base office to be his sin's attorney. Bear to him that figure of my hate upon thy cheek, whilst 'tis yet hot, and I'll reward thee for't. Tell him my honor shall have a rich name, when several harlots shall share his with shame. Farewell. Commend me to him in my hate.
Exit.
It is the sweetest box that e'er my nose came nigh, the finest drawn work cuff that e'er was worn. I'll love this blow forever, and this cheek shall still henceforward take the wall of this. Oh, I'm above my tongue. Most constant sister, in this thou hast right honourable shown. Many are called by their honour that have none. Thou art approved forever in my thoughts. It is not in the power of words to taint thee. And yet, for the salvation of my oath, as my resolve in that point, I will lay hard siege unto my mother, though I know a siren's tongue could not bewitch her so.
Enter Gratiana. Aside.
Mass fitly here she comes. Thanks, my disguise. Madam, good afternoon.
You're welcome, sir.
The next of Italy commends him to you. Our mighty expectation, the Duke's son.
I think myself much honoured that he pleases to rank me in his thoughts.
So may you, lady. One that is like to be our sudden Duke. The crown gapes for him every tide, and then commander o'er us all. Do but think on him. How blessed were they now that could pleasure him, e'en with anything almost.
Ay, save their honour.
Tut, one would let a little of that go too, and ne'er be seen in't. Ne'er be seen in't, mark you? I'd wink and let it go.
Marry, but I would not.
Marry, but I would, I hope. I know you would too, if you'd that blood now which you gave your daughter. To her indeed this weal comes about. That man that must be all this, perhaps ere morning, for his white father does but mould away, has long desired your daughter.
Desired?
Nay, but hear me. He desires now that will command hereafter. Therefore be wise. I speak as more a friend to you than him. Madam, I know y'are poor, and lack the day. There are too many poor ladies already. Why should you vex the number? 'Tis despised. Live wealthy, rightly understand the world, and chide away that foolish country girl keeps company with your daughter, chastity.
Oh, fie, fie! The riches of the world cannot hire a mother to such a most unnatural task.
No, but 1,000 angels can. Men have no power. Angels must work you to't. The world descends into such base-born evils that 40 angels can make 80 devils. There will be fools still, I perceive, still fools. Would I be poor, dejected, scorned of greatness, swept from the palace, and see other daughters spring with the dew o' the court, having mine own so much desired and loved by the Duke's son? No, I would raise my state upon her breast, and call her eyes my tenants. I would couch my yearly maintenance upon her cheeks, take coach upon her lip, and all her part should keep men after men, and I would ride in pleasure upon pleasure. You took great pains for her, once when it was. Let her requite it now, though it be but some. You brought her forth, she may well bring you home.
Oh, heavens! This overcomes me.
Aside.
Not, I hope, already.
It is too strong for me. Men know that know us. We are so weak their words can overthrow us. He touched me nearly, made my virtues bait, when his tongue struck upon my poor estate.
Aside.
I e'en quake to proceed. My spirit turns edge. I fear me she's unmothered. Yet I'll venture. That woman is all male whom none can enter. What think you now, lady? Speak, are you wiser? What said advancement to you? Thus it said, the daughter's fall lifts up the mother's head. Did it not, madam? But I'll swear it does in many places. This age fears no man. 'Tis no shame to be bad, because 'tis common.
Ay, that's the comfort on't.
Aside.
The comfort on't?
Giving gold.
I keep the best for last. Can these persuade you to forget heaven and...
Ay, these are they.
Aside.
Oh.
That enchant our sex. These are the means that govern our affections, that woman will not long be troubled with the mother long that sees the comfortable shine of you. I blush to think what for your sakes I'll do.
Aside.
O suffering heaven, with thy invisible finger e'en at this instant turn the precious side of both mine eyeballs inward, not to see myself.
Look you, sir.
Hala?
Giving him gold.
Let this thank your pains.
Oh, you are kind, madam.
I'll see how I can move.
Your words will sting.
If she still be chaste, I'll ne'er call her mine.
Aside.
Spoke truer than you meant it.
Enter Castiza.
Daughter Castiza.
Madam.
Oh, she's yonder. Meet her.
Aside.
Troops of celestial soldiers guard her heart. Your dam has devils enough to take her part.
Madam, what makes you evil-officed man in presence of you?
Why?
He lately brought immodest writing, sent from the Duke's son to tempt me to dishonourable act.
Dishonourable act? Good honourable fool, that wouldst be honest, 'cause thou wouldst be so, producing no one reason but thy will. And it has a good report, prettily commended. But pray by whom? Mean people, ignorant people. The better sort, I'm sure, I cannot abide. And by what rule should we square out our lives by our betters' actions? Oh, if thou knewest what 'twere to lose it, thou would never keep it. But there's a cold curse laid upon all maids. Whilst others clip the sun, they clasp the shades. Virginity is paradise locked up. You cannot come by yourselves without fee. And 'twas decreed that man should keep the key. Deny advancement, treasure the Duke's son.
I cry you mercy. Lady, I mistook you. Pray, did you see my mother? Which way went you? Pray God I have not lost her.
Aside.
Prettily put by.
Are you as proud to me as coy to him? Do you not know me now?
Why, are you she? The world's so changed, one shape into another. It is a wise child now that knows her mother.
Aside.
Most right, i' faith.
I owe your cheek my hand for that presumption now, but I'll forget it. Come, ye shall leave these childish haviours, and understand your time. Fortunes flow to you. What, will you be a girl? If all feared drowning that spy waves ashore, gold would grow rich and all the merchants poor.
It is a pretty saying of a wicked one, but methinks now it does not show so well out of your mouth. Better in his.
Aside.
Faith, bad enough in both. Were I in earnest, as I'll seem no less. I wonder, lady, your own mother's words cannot be taken, nor stand in full force. 'Tis honesty you urge. What's honesty? 'Tis but heaven's beggar. And what woman is so foolish to keep honesty, and be not able to keep herself? No. Times are grown wiser, and will keep less charge. A maid that has small portion now intends to break up house and live upon her friends. How blessed are you! You have happiness alone. Others must fall to thousands, you to one, sufficient in himself to make your forehead dazzle the world with jewels, and petitionary people start at your presence.
Oh, if I were young, I should be ravished.
Ay, to lose your honour.
Slid, how can you lose your honour to deal with my lord's grace? He'll add more honour to it by his title. Your mother will tell you how.
That I will.
Oh, think upon the pleasure of the palace, secured ease and state, the stirring meats ready to move out of the dishes, that e'en now quicken when they're eaten. Banquets abroad by torchlight, music, sports, bare-headed vassals that had ne'er the fortune to keep on their own hats, but let horns wear 'em, 9 coaches waiting. Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Ay, to the devil.
Aside.
Ay, to the devil. To the Duke, by my faith.
Ay, to the Duke, daughter. You'd scorn to think and the devil and you were there once.
True. For most there are as proud as he for his heart i'faith. Who'd sit at home in a neglected room, dealing her short-lived beauty to the pictures that are as useless as old men, when those poorer in face and fortune than herself walk with 100 acres on their backs, fair meadows cut into green foreparts? Oh, it was the greatest blessing ever happened to women when farmers' sons agreed and met again to wash their hands and come up gentlemen. The Commonwealth has flourished ever since. Lands that were meat by the rod, that labour's spared, tailors ride down and measure 'em by the yard. Fair trees, those comely foretops of the field, are cut to maintain head-tires, much untold. All thrives but chastity. She lies a-cold. Nay, shall I come nearer to you? Mark but this. Why are there so few honest women? But because 'tis the poorer profession. That's accounted best that's best followed. Least in trade, least in fashion, and that's not honesty. Believe it, and do but note the low and dejected price of it. Lose but a pearl, we search and cannot brook it, but that once gone, who is so mad to look it?
Troth, he says true.
False! I defy you both. I have endured you with an ear of fire. Your tongues have struck hot irons on my face. Mother, come from that poisonous woman there.
Where?
Do you not see her? She's too inward then. Slave, perish in thy office. You heavens, please henceforth to make the mother a disease, which first begins with me, yet I've outgone you.
Exit. Aside.
O angels, clap your wings upon the skies, and give this virgin crystal plaudities.
Peevish, coy, foolish, but return this answer. My lord shall be most welcome when his pleasure conducts him this way. I will sway mine own. Women with women can work best alone.
Indeed, I'll tell him so.
Exit.
Oh, more uncivil, more unnatural than those base-titled creatures that look downward. Why does not heaven turn black, or with a frown unto the world? Why does not earth start up and strike the sins that tread upon't? Oh, were't not gold and women, there would be no damnation. Hell would look like a lord's great kitchen without fire in't. But 'twas decreed before the world began, that they should be the hooks to catch at man.
Exit. Scene 2. The palace. Enter Lucerioso with Hippolito, Vindici's brother.
I much applaud thy judgment. Thou art well read in a fellow, and 'tis the deepest art to study man. I know this, which I never learnt in schools, the world's divided into knaves and fools.
Aside.
Knave in your face, my lord, behind your back.
And I much thank thee that thou hast preferred a fellow of discourse, well mingled, and whose brain time hath seasoned.
True, my lord. We shall find season once, I hope. Oh, villain, to make such an unnatural slave of me! But
Enter Vindici, disguised as Piatto.
Mass, here he comes.
Aside.
And now shall I have free leave to depart?
Your absence. Leave us.
Aside.
Are not my thoughts true? I must remove, but brother, you may stay. Heart, we are both made bawds a new-found way.
Exit.
Now we're an even number. A third man's dangerous, especially her brother. Say, be free. Have I a pleasure toward?
Oh, my lord.
Ravish me in thine answer. Art thou rare? Hast thou beguiled her of salvation, and rubbed hell o'er with honey? Is she a woman?
In all but in desire.
Then she's nothing. I bate in courage now.
The words I brought might well have made indifferent honest naught. A right good woman in these days is changed into white money with less labour far. Many a maid has turned to Mahomet with easier working. I durst undertake unto the pawn and forfeit of my life with half those words to flat a Puritan's wife, but she is close and good. Yet 'tis a doubt by this time. Oh, the mother, the mother!
I never thought their sex had been a wonder until this minute. What fruit from the mother?
Aside.
Now must I blister my soul, be forsworn, or shame the woman that received me first. I will be true. Thou liv'st not to proclaim. Spoke to a dying man. Shame has no shame. My lord.
Who's that?
Here's none but I, my lord.
What would thy haste utter?
Comfort.
Welcome.
The maid, being dull, having no mind to travel into unknown lands, what did me straight but set spurs to the mother? Golden spurs will put her to a false gallop in a trice.
Is't possible that in this the mother should be damned before the daughter?
Oh, that's good manners, my lord. The mother, for her age, must go foremost, you know.
Thou spokest that true, but where comes in this comfort?
In a fine place, my lord. The unnatural mother did with her tongue so hard beset her honour, that the poor fool was struck to silent wonder. Yet still the maid, like an unlighted taper, was cold and chaste, save that her mother's breath did blow fire on her cheeks. The girl departed, but the good ancient madam half mad threw me these promising words, which I took deeply note of. My lord shall be most welcome.
Faith, I thank her.
When his pleasure conducts him this way.
That shall be soon, i' faith.
I will sway mine own.
She does the wiser I commend her for't.
Women with women can work best alone.
By this light and so they can. Give 'em their due, men are not comparable to 'em.
No, that's true. For you shall have one woman knit more in an hour than any man can ravel again in 27 year.
Now my desires are happy. I'll make 'em free men now. Thou art a precious fellow. Faith, I love thee. Be wise, and make it thy revenue. Beg, leg, what office couldst thou be ambitious for?
Office, my lord? Marry, if I might have my wish, I would have one that was never begged yet.
Nay, then thou canst have none.
Yes, my lord. I could pick out another office yet. Nay, and keep a horse and drab upon't.
Prithee, good bluntness, tell me.
Why, I would desire but this, my lord, to have all the fees behind the arras, and all the farthingales that fall plump about 12 o'clock at night upon the rushes.
Thou art a mad, apprehensive knave. Dost think to make any great purchase of that?
Oh, 'tis an unknown thing, my lord. I wonder it has been missed so long.
Well, this night I'll visit her, and 'tis till then a year in my desires. Farewell. Attend. Trust me with thy preferment.
My loved lord.
Exit.
Oh, shall I kill him o' the wrong side now? No. Sword, thou wast never a backbiter yet. I'll pierce him to his face. He shall die looking upon me. Thy veins are swelled with lust. This shall unfill 'em. Great men were gods if beggars could not kill 'em. Forgive me, Heaven, to call my mother wicked. O lessen not my days upon the earth. I cannot honour her. By this I fear me her tongue has turned my sister into use. I was a villain not to be forsworn to this our lecherous hope, the Duke's son. For lawyers, merchants, some divines and all, count beneficial perjury a sin small. It shall go hard yet, but I'll guard her honour, and keep the porch sure.
Enter Hippolyto.
Brother, how goes the world? I would know news of you, but I have news to tell you.
What in the name of knavery?
Knavery? Faith, this vicious old Duke's worthily abused. The pen of his bastard writes him cuckold.
His bastard?
Pray believe it. He and the Duchess by night meet in their linen. They have been seen by starefoot panders.
Oh, sin foul and deep! Great faults are winked at when the Duke's asleep.
Enter Spiorio and his 2 servants, one whispering to him.
See, see, here comes the Spurio.
Monstrous luxor!
Unbraced, 2 of his valiant bawds with him. Oh, there's a wicked whisper. Hell is in his ear. Stay, let's observe his passage.
They retire.
Oh, but are you sure on't?
My lord, most sure on't, for 'twas spoke by one that is most inward with the Duke's son's lust, that he intends within this hour to steal unto Hippolyto's sister, whose chaste life the mother has corrupted for his use.
Sweet world, sweet occasion. Faith then, brother, I'll disinherit you in as short time as I was when I was begot in haste. I'll damn you at your pleasure. Precious deed after your lust. Oh, 'twill be fine to bleed. Come, let our passing out be soft and wary.
Exeunt. Spiorio and servants.
Mark, there, that step. Now to the Duchess. This their second meeting writes the Duke cuckold, with new additions, his horns newly revived. Knight, thou that look'st like funeral heralds' fees torn down betimes o' the morning, thou hang'st fitly to grace those sins that have no grace at all. Now 'tis full sea abed over the world, there's juggling of all sides. Some that were maids e'en at sunset are now perhaps i' the toll-book. This woman in a modest thin apparel lets in her friend by water. Here a dame cunning nails leather hinges to a door, to avoid proclamation. Now cuckolds are a-coining, apace, 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 and careful sisters spin that thread i' the night that does maintain them and their bawds in the day.
You flow well, brother.
Pugh! I'm shallow yet, too sparing and too modest. Shall I tell thee? If every trick were told that's dealt by night, there are few here that would not blush outright.
I am of that belief too.
Enter lo Sorioso. Aside to Hippolyto.
Who's this comes? The Duke's son up so late. Brother, fall back, and you shall learn some mischief. My good lord.
Pieto, why, the man I wished for. Come, I do embrace this season for the fittest to taste of that young lady.
Aside.
Heart and hell.
Aside.
Damned villain.
Aside.
I had no way now to cross it but to kill him.
Come, only thou and I.
My lord, my lord.
Why dost thou start us?
I'd almost forgot. The bastard.
What of him?
This night, this hour, this minute, now.
What?
Shadows the Duchess.
Horrible word!
And like strong poison eats into the Duke your father's forehead.
Oh!
He makes horn royal.
Most ignoble slave!
This is the fruit of 2 beds.
I am mad!
That passage he trod warily.
He did?
and hushed his villains every step he took.
His villains? I'll confound them.
Take 'em finely, finely now.
The Duchess's chamber door shall not control me.
Exeunt Lucerioso and Vindici.
Good, happy, swift. There's gunpowder in the court, wildfire at midnight in this heedless fury. He may show violence to cross himself. I'll follow the event.
Exit. Scene 3. The Duke's bedchamber. The Duke and Duchess are discovered in bed. Lucerioso and Vindici enter again, with Hippolito following.
Where is that villain?
Softly, my lord, and you may take 'em twisted.
I care not how.
Oh, 'twill be glorious to kill 'em doubled when they're heaped. Be soft, my lord.
Away, my spleen is not so lazy. Thus and thus I'll shake their eyelids open, with my sword shut them again for ever.
He draws his sword and approaches the bed.
Villain! Strumpet!
You, upper guard, defend us.
Treason! Treason!
Oh, take me not in sleep. I have great sins. I must have days, nay, months, dear son, with penitential heaves, to lift them out and not to die unclear. Oh, thou wilt kill me both in heaven and here.
I am amazed to death.
Nay, villain traitor, worse than the foulest epithet. Now I'll gripe thee e'en with the nerves of wrath, and throw thy head amongst the lawyers. Guard!
Enter nobles and sons, Ambitioso and Supervacchio, with guards.
How comes the quiet of your grace disturbed?
This boy that should be myself after me would be myself before me, and in heat of that ambition bloodily rushed in, intending to depose me in my bed.
Duty and natural loyalty forfend.
He called his father villain and me strumpet, a word that I abhor to file my lips with.
That was not so well done, brother.
I am abused. I know there's no excuse can do me good.
Aside to Hippolito.
'Tis now good policy to be from sight. His vicious purpose to our sister's honour is crossed beyond our thought.
Aside to Vindici.
You little dreamt his father slept here.
Aside to Hippolito.
No, 'twas far beyond me. But since it fell so, without frightful word, would he had killed him, 'twould have eased our swords.
Be comforted, our Duchess. He shall die.
The Duchess exits as the guards seize Lucerioso. Vindici and Hippolito dissemble a flight.
Where's this slave pander now? Out of mine eye, guilty of this abuse.
Enters Glorioso with his villains, to one side.
You are villains, fablers. You have knaves' chins and harlots' tongues. You lie, and I will damn you with 1 meal a day.
Oh, good my lord.
S'blood you shall never sup.
Oh, I beseech you, sir.
To let my sword catch cold so long and miss him.
Truth, my lord, 'twar his intent to meet there.
Heart, he's yonder. Ha! What news here? Is the day out of the socket that it is noon at midnight? The court up? How comes the guard so saucy with his elbows?
The bastard here? Nay, then the truth of my intent shall out. My lord and father, hear me.
Bear him hence.
I can with loyalty excuse.
Excuse? To prison with the villain. Death shall not long lag after him.
Aside.
Good, i'faith. Then 'tis not much amiss.
To Ambitioso and Supervacchio, aside.
Brothers, my best release lies on your tongues. I pray persuade for me.
It is our duties. Make yourself sure of us.
We'll sweat in pleading.
And I may live to thank you.
Exeunt. Lucerioso and guards. Aside.
No, thy death shall thank me better.
He's gone. I'll after him and know his trespass. Seem to bear a part of all his ills, but with a Puritan heart.
Exit with servants. Aside to Supervacchio.
Now, brother, let our hate and love be woven so subtly together that in speaking 1 word for his life, we may make 3 for his death. The craftiest pleader gets most gold for breath.
Aside to Ambitioso.
Set on. I'll not be far behind you, brother.
Is it possible a son should be disobedient as far as the sword? It is the highest, he can go no farther.
My gracious lord, take pity.
Pity, boys?
Nay, we'd be loath to move your grace too much. We know the trespass is unpardonable, black, wicked, and unnatural.
In a son, oh monstrous!
Yet, my lord, a duke's soft hand strokes the rough head of law, and makes it lie smooth.
But my hand shall ne'er do it.
That as you please, my lord.
We must needs confess some father would have entered into hate, so deadly pointed, that before his eyes he would have seen the execution sound without corrupted favour.
But, my lord, your grace may live the wonder of all times in pardoning that offence, which never yet had face to beg a pardon.
Honey, how's this?
Forgive him, good my lord. He is your own son, and I must needs say 'twas the will dear done.
He's the next heir. Yet this true reason gathers, none can possess that disposes their fathers, but merciful.
Aside.
Here's no stepmother's wit. I'll try 'em both upon their love and hate.
Be merciful, although
you have prevailed. My wrath, like flaming wax, hath spent itself. I know 'twas but some peevish moon in him. Go, let him be released.
Aside to Ambitioso.
Sputs, how now, brother?
your grace doth please to speak beside your spleen. I would it were so happy.
Why, go, release him.
Oh, my good lords, I know the fault's too weighty, and full of general loathing. Too inhuman, rather by all men's voices worthy death.
'Tis true, too. Here, then, receive this signet. Doom shall pass. Direct it to the judges. He shall die ere many days. Make haste.
All speed that may be. We could have wished his burthen not so sore. We knew your grace did but delay before.
Exeunt Ambitioso and Supervaccio.
Here's envy with a poor thin cover o'er it, like scarlet hid in lawn, easily spied through. This their ambition by the mother's side is dangerous, and for safety must be purged. I will prevent their envies. Sure it was but some mistaken fury in our son, which these aspiring boys would climb upon. He shall be released suddenly.
Enter nobles. They kneel.
Good morning to your grace.
Welcome, my lords.
Our knees shall take away the office of our feet forever, unless your grace bestow a father's eye upon the clouded fortunes of your son, and in compassionate virtue grant him that which makes even mean men happy, liberty.
Aside.
How seriously their loves and honours woo for that which I am about to pray them do. Rise, my lords, your knees sign his release. We freely pardon him.
We owe your grace much thanks, and he much duty.
Exeunt nobles.
It well becomes that judge to nod at crimes that does commit greater himself and lives. I may forgive a disobedient error that expect pardon for adultery, and in my old days am a youth in lust. Many a beauty have I turned to poison in the denial, covetous of all. Age hot is like a monster to be seen. My hairs are white, and yet my sins are green.
Exit. End of Act 2. Act 3 of The Revenger's Tragedy by Thomas Middleton. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Scene 1. The Palace. Enter Ambitioso and Supervacchio.
Brother, let my opinion sway you once. I speak it for the best. To have him die, surest and soonest, if the signet comes unto the judge's hand, why, then his doom will be deferred till sitting, and court days, jury, and further. Faiths are bought and sold. Oaths these days are but the skin of gold.
In troth, 'tis true too.
Then let's set by the judges, and to fall the officers. 'Tis but mistaking the Duke our father's meaning, and where he named ere many days, 'tis but forgetting that, and have him die i' the morning.
Excellent. Then I am higher, Duke in a minute.
Aside.
Nay, and he were once puffed out. Here is a pin, should quickly prick your bladder.
Blessed occasion! He being packed, we'll have some trick and wile to wind our younger brother out of prison that lies in for the rape. The lady is dead, and people's thoughts will soon be buried.
We may with safest do't, and live and feed. The Duchess's sons are too proud to bleed.
We are, faith, to say true. Come, let's not linger. I'll to the officers. Go you before, and set an edge upon the executioner.
Let me alone to grind him.
Meet. Farewell.
Exit Supervacchio.
I am next now. I rise just in that place where thou art cut off. Upon thy neck, kind brother, the falling of one head lifts up another.
Exit. Scene 2. Outside the prison. Enter with the nobles, Lusorioso from prison.
My lords, I am so much indebted to your loves for this, this delivery.
But our duties, my lord, unto the hopes that grow in you.
If e'er I live to be myself, I'll thank you. O liberty, thou sweet and heavenly dame! But hell for prison is too mild a name.
Exeunt. Scene 3. The prison. Enter Ambitioso and Supervacchio, with officers.
Officers, here's the Duke's signet. Your firm warrant brings the command of present death along with it unto our brother, the Duke's son. We are sorry that we are so unnaturally employed in such an unkind office, fitter far for enemies than brothers.
You know, the Duke's command must be obeyed.
It must and shall, my lord. This morning, then. So suddenly?
Ay, alas, poor good soul. He must break fast betimes. The executioner stands ready to put forth his cowardly valour.
Already?
Already, i'faith. Oh, sir, destruction hies, and that at least imprudence soonest dies.
Troth, you say true, my lord. We take our leaves. Our office shall be sound. We'll not delay the third part of a minute.
Therein you show yourselves good men and upright officers. Pray let him die as private as he may. Do him that favour, for the gaping people will but trouble him at his prayers, and make him curse and swear, and so die black. Will you be so far kind?
It shall be done, my lord.
Why, we do thank you. If we live to be, you shall have a better office.
Your good lordship.
Commend us to the scaffold in our tears.
Will weep and do your commendations.
Exeunt, officers.
Fine fools in office.
Things fall out so fit.
So happily. Come, brother, our next clock. His head will be made serve a bigger block.
Exeunt. Scene 4. Junior brother's cell in the prison. Enter in prison junior brother.
Keeper.
Enter the keeper.
My lord.
No news lately from our brothers? Are they unmindful of us?
My lord, a messenger came newly in, and brought this from him.
He hands him a letter.
Ah, nothing but paper comforts. I'd looked for my delivery before this, had they been worth their oaths. Prithee, be from us.
Exit the keeper.
Now what say you, forsooth?
Opens and read the letter.
Be of good cheer. Slut, it begins like a whore with good cheer. Thou shalt not long be a prisoner. Not 35 year like a bankrout, I think so. We have thought upon a device to get thee out by a trick. By a trick, pox o' your trick, and it be so long a plain. And so rest comforted, be merry, and expect it suddenly. Be merry? Hang Mary, draw and quarter Mary, I'll be mad. Is it not strange that a man should lie in a whole month for a woman? Well, we shall see how sudden our brothers will be in their promise. I must expect still a trick. I shall not long be a prisoner.
Enter the keeper with 4 officers.
Bad news, my lord. I'm discharged of you.
Slave, callest thou that bad news? I thank you, brothers.
My lord, I will prove so. Here come the officers, into whose hands I must commit you.
Huh? Officers? What? Why?
You must pardon us, my lord. Our office must be sound. Here is our warrant, the signet from the Duke. You must straight suffer.
Suffer? I'll suffer you to be gone. I'll suffer you to come no more. What would you have me suffer?
My lord, those words were better changed to prayers. The time's but brief with you. Prepare to die.
Sure, 'tis not so.
It is too true, my lord.
I tell you 'tis not, for the Duke my father deferred me till next sitting, and I looking every minute 80 times an hour for a release, a trick brought by my brothers.
A trick, my lord? If you expect such comfort, your hopes as fruitless as a barren woman. Your brothers were the unhappy messengers that brought this powerful token for your death.
My brothers? No, no.
'Tis most true, my lord.
My brothers to bring a warrant for my death? How strange this shows.
There's no delaying time.
Desire 'em hither. Call 'em up, my brothers. They shall deny it to your faces.
My lord, they're far enough by this, at least at court, and this most strict command they left behind 'em, when grief swam in their eyes. They showed like brothers, brimful of heavy sorrow. But the Duke must have his pleasure.
His pleasure?
These were their last words which my memory bears. Commend us to the scaffold in our tears.
Fox dry their tears. What should I do with tears? I hate 'em worse than any citizen's son can hate salt water. Here came a letter now, bleeding from their pen, scarce stinted yet. Would I be torn in pieces when I tore it? Look you, officious whore sons, words of comfort, not long a prisoner.
It says true in that, sir, for you must suffer presently.
A villainous duns upon the letter, Navy's exposition. Look you then here, sir. We'll get thee out by a trick, says he.
That may hold too, sir, for you know a trick is commonly 4 cards, which was meant by us 4 officers.
Worse and worse dealing.
The hour beckons us. The headsman waits. Lift up your eyes to heaven.
I thank you, faith, good, pretty, wholesome counsel. I should look up to heaven, as you said, whilst behind me cozens me of my head. Aye, that's the trick.
You delay too long, my lord.
Stay, good authorities, bastards. Since I must through brothers' perjury die, let me venom their souls with curses.
Come, 'tis no time to curse.
Must I bleed, then, without respect of sign? Well, my fault was sweet sport, which the world approves. I die for that which every woman loves.
Exeunt. Scene 5. A lodge. Enter Vindici with Hippolito his brother.
Oh, sweet, delectable, rare, happy, ravishing.
Why, what's the matter, brother?
Oh, 'tis able to make a man spring up and knock his forehead against yon silver ceiling.
Prithee tell me, why may I not partake with you? You vowed once to give me share to every tragic thought.
By the mass, I think I did too. Then I'll divide it to thee. The old Duke, thinking my outward shape and inward heart are cut out of one piece. For he that prates his secrets, his heart stands at the outside, hires me by price to greet him with a lady, in some fit place veiled from the eyes of the court, some darkened, blushless angle that is guilty of his forefathers' lusts and great folks' riots, to which I easily, and to maintain my shape, consented, and did wish his impudent grace to meet her here in this unsunned lodge, wherein 'tis night at noon. and here the rather, because unto the torturing of his soul the bastard and the duchess have appointed their meeting too in this luxurious circle, which most afflicting sight will kill his eyes, before we kill the rest of him.
'Twill, i' faith, most dreadfully digested. I see not how you could have missed me, brother.
True, but the violence of my joy forgot it.
Ay, but where's that lady now?
Oh, at that word I'm lost again. You cannot find me yet. I'm in a throng of happy apprehensions. He's suited for a lady. I have took care for a delicious lip, a sparkling eye. You shall be witness, brother. Be ready, stand with your hat off.
Exit.
Troth, I wonder what lady it should be. Yet 'tis no wonder, now I think again, to have a lady stoop to a duke that stoops unto his men. 'Tis common to be common through the world, and there's more private, common, shadowing vices than those who are known both by their names and prices.
Taking off his hat.
'Tis part of my allegiance to stand bare to the duke's concubine, and here she comes.
Enter Vindici with the skull of his love dressed up in tires.
Madam, his grace will not be absent long. Secret? Oh, never doubt us, madam. 'Twill be worth 3 velvet gowns to your ladyship. Known? Oh, few ladies respect that. Disgrace? A poor thin shell. 'Tis the best grace you have, to do it well. I'll save your hand that labour. I'll unmask you.
Draws back to tires.
Why, brother! Brother!
Art thou beguiled now? Tut, a lady can at such all hid beguile a wiser man. Have I not fitted the old surfeiter with a quaint piece of beauty? Age and bare bone are e'er allied in action. Here's an eye able to tempt a great man to serve God, a pretty hanging lip that has now forgot to dissemble. Methinks this mouth should make a swearer tremble, a drunkard clasp his teeth and not undo 'em to suffer wet damnation to run through 'em. Here's a cheek keeps her colour, let the wind go whistle. Spout rain, we fear thee not. Be hot or cold, all's one with us. And is he not absurd whose fortunes are upon their faces set, that fear no other god but wind and wet?
Brother, you've spoke that right. Is this the form that living shone so bright?
The very same. And now, methinks, I could e'en chide myself for doting on her beauty, though her death shall be revenged after no common action. Does the silkworm expend her yellow labours for thee? For thee does she undo herself? Are lordships sold to maintain ladyships for the poor benefit of a bewitching minute? Why does yon fellow falsify highways, and puts his life between the judge's lips to refine such a thing? Keeps horse and men to beat their valours for her? Surely we're all mad people, and they whom we think are not. We mistake those. 'Tis we are mad in sense, they but in clothes.
Faith, and in clothes too, we. Give us our due.
Does every proud and self-affecting dame camphor her face for this, and grieve her maker in sinful baths of milk, when many an infant starves, for her superfluous outside fall for this? Who now bids 20 pound a night, prepares music, perfumes, and sweetmeats? All are hushed. Thou mayst lie chaste now. It were fine, methinks, to have thee seen at revels, forgetful feasts, and unclean brothels. Sure 'twould fright the sinner and make him a good coward, put a reveller out of his antic amble, and cloy an epicure with empty dishes. Here might a scornful and ambitious woman look through and through herself. See, ladies, with false forms you deceive men, but cannot deceive worms. Now to my tragic business. Look you, brother, I have not fashioned this only for show and useless property. No, it shall bear a part e'en in its own revenge.
Applies poison to the skull's mouth.
This very skull, whose mistress the Duke poisoned, with this drug the mortal curse of the earth shall be revenged in the like strain. and kiss his lips to death. As much as the dumb thing can feel, he shall feel. What fails in poison, we'll supply in steel.
Brother, I do applaud thy constant vengeance, the quaintness of thy malice above thought.
So 'tis laid on. Now come and welcome, Duke. I have her for thee. I protest it, brother. Methinks she makes almost as fair a sign as some old gentlewoman in a periwig. Hide thy face now, for shame! Thou hadst need have a mask now. 'Tis vain when beauty flows, but when it fleets, this would become graves better than the streets.
You have my voice in that. Hark, the Duke's come.
Peace, let's observe what company he brings, and how he does absentum. For you know he'll wish all private. Brother, fall you back a little with the bony lady.
That I will.
So. 9 years' vengeance crowd into a minute.
Enter the Duke, talking to his gentleman.
You shall have leave to leave us, with this charge, upon your lives, if we be missed by the Duchess or any of the nobles, to give out we're privately rid forth.
Aside.
Oh, happiness!
With some few honourable gentlemen, you may say. You may name those that are away from court.
Your will and pleasure shall be done, my lord.
Exeunt the gentleman. Aside.
Privately rid forth. He strives to make sure work on't. Your good grace?
Beato, well done. Hast brought her? What lady is it?
Faith, my lord, a country lady, a little bashful at first, as most of them are. But after the first kiss, my lord, the worst is past with them. Your grace knows now what you have to do. She has somewhat a grave look with her, but...
I love that best. Conduct her.
Have at all.
In gravest looks the greatest faults seem less. Give me that sin that's robed in holiness.
Aside to Hippolito.
Back with the torch. Brother, raise the perfumes.
How sweet can a duke breathe! Age has no fault. Pleasure should meet in a perfumed mist. Lady, sweetly encountered, I came from court. I must be bold with you.
Kisses the skull.
Royal villain! White devil! Brother, place the torch here, that his affrighted eyeballs may start into those hollows. Duke, dost know yon dreadful vizard? View it well. 'Tis the skull of Gloriana, whom thou poisonedst last.
It has poisoned me.
Didst not know that till now?
What are you two?
Villains all three. The very ragged bone has been sufficiently revenged.
Hippolito, call treason.
Stamping on him.
Yes, my good lord. Treason! Treason! Treason!
Then I'm betrayed.
Alas, poor lecher in the hands of knaves! A slavish duke is baser than his slaves.
My teeth are eaten out.
Hadst any left?
I think but few.
Then those that did eat are eaten.
Oh, my tongue!
Your tongue? 'Twill teach you to kiss closer, not like a slobbering Dutchman. You have eyes still. Look, monster, what a lady hast thou made me, my once betrothed wife.
Is it thou, villain? Nay, then.
'Tis I, 'tis Vindici, 'tis I.
And let this comfort thee, our lord and father fell sick upon the infection of thy frowns, and died in sadness. Be that thy hope of life.
He had his tongue, yet grief made him die speechless. Pah, 'tis but early yet. Now I'll begin to stick thy soul with ulcers. I will make thy spirit grievous sore. It shall not rest, but like some pestilent man toss in thy breast. Mark me, Duke, thou art a renowned, high, and mighty cuckold. Thy bastard rides a hunting in thy brow. Nay, to afflict thee more, here in this lodge they meet for damned clips. Those eyes shall see the incest of their lips.
Is there a hell besides this, villains?
Villain? Nay, heaven is just. Scorns are the hires of scorns. I ne'er knew yet adulterer without horns.
Once ere they die, 'tis quitted.
Music within.
Hark, the music. Their banquet is prepared, they're coming.
Oh, kill me not with that sight.
Thou shalt not lose that sight for all thy dukedom.
Traitors! Murderers!
What? Is not thy tongue eaten out yet? Then we'll invent a silence. Brother, stifle the torch.
Treason! Murder!
Nay, faith, we'll have you hushed now with thy dagger. Nail down his tongue, and mine shall keep possession about his heart. If he but gasp, he dies. We dread not death to quittance injuries. Brother, if he but wink, not brooking the foul object, let our 2 other hands tear up his lids, and make his eyes like comets shine through blood. When the bad bleeds, then is the tragedy good.
Whist, brother! Music's at our ear, they come!
Enter Spiorio the bastard, meeting the Duchess. They kiss.
Had not that kiss a taste of sin, 'twere sweet.
Why, there's no pleasure sweet but it is sinful.
True. Such a bitter sweetness fate hath given. Best side to us is the worst side to heaven.
Push, come. 'Tis the old Duke, thy doubtful father. The thought of him rubs heaven in thy way. But I protest by yonder waxen fire, forget him, or I'll poison him.
Madam, you urge a thought which ne'er had life. So deadly do I loathe him for my birth, that if he took me hast within his bed, I would add murder to adultery, and with my sword give up his years to death.
Why, now thou art sociable. Let's in and feast. Loudest music sound. Pleasure is banquet's guest.
Loud music. Exeunt.
I cannot brook.
Vendici stabs the Duke, who dies.
The brook is turned to blood.
Thanks to loud music.
'Twas our friend indeed. 'Tis state in music for a duke to bleed. The dukedom wants a head, though yet unknown. As fast as they peep up, let's cut 'em down.
Exeunt. Scene 6. The prison. Enter the Duchess's 2 sons, Ambitioso and Supervacchio.
Was not this execution rarely plotted? We are the Duke's sons now.
Aye, ye may thank my policy for that.
Your policy for what?
Why, was not my intentions, brother, to slip the judges, and in lesser compass, did not draw the model of his death, advising you to sudden officers, and e'en extemporal execution.
Heart, 'twas a thing I thought on too.
You thought on't too. But slander not your thoughts with glorious untruths. I know 'twas from you.
Sir, I say it was in my head.
I like your brain, then, ne'er to come out as long as you lived.
You should have the honour on it, forsooth, that your wit led him to the scaffold.
Since it is my due, I'll publish it. But I'll hate in spite of you.
Methinks you are much too bold. You should a little remember us, brother, next to be honest Duke.
Aye, it shall be as easy for you to be Duke as to be honest, and that's never, i'faith.
Well, cold he is by this time, and because we are both ambitious, be it our amity, and let the glory be shared equally.
I am content to that.
This night our younger brother shall out of prison. I have a trick.
A trick? Prithee, what is't?
We'll get him out by a while.
Prithee, what while?
No, sir, you shall not know it till it be done, for then you would swear it were yours.
Enter an officer holding a severed head.
How now, what's he?
One of the officers.
Desired news?
How now, my friend?
My lords, under your pardon, I am allotted to that desertless office, to present you with the yet bleeding head.
Aside to Ambitioso.
Ha ha, excellent.
Aside to Supervacchio.
All sure your own brother canst weep, think'st thou? 'Twould grace our flattery much. Think of some dame 'twill teach thee to dissemble.
Aside to Ambitioso.
I have thought. Now for yourself.
Our sorrows are so fluent, our eyes overflow our tongues. Words spoke in tears are like murmurs of the waters. The sound is loudly heard, but cannot be distinguished.
How died he, pray?
Oh, full of rage and spleen.
He died most valiantly then. We're glad to hear it.
We could not woo him once to pray.
He showed himself a gentleman in that. Give him his due.
But in the stead of prayer he drew forth oaths.
Then did he pray, dear heart, although you understood him not?
My lords, e'en at his last, with pardon be it spoke, he cursed you both.
He cursed us? Alas, good soul.
It was not in our powers, but the Duke's pleasure.
Aside to Supervacchio.
Finely dissembled, both sides. Sweet fate, ho, happy opportunity.
Enter Lusurioso.
Now, my lords.
Ho!
Oh!
Why do you shun me, brothers? You may come nearer now. The savour of the prison has forsook me. I thank such kind lords as yourselves. I'm free!
Alive?
In health?
Released? We are both in amazed with joy to see it.
I am much to thank you.
Faith, we spared no tongues unto my lord the Duke.
I know your delivery, brother. Had not been half so sudden but for us.
Oh, how we pleaded!
Most deserving brothers, in my best studies I will think of it.
Exit Lusurioso.
Ho, death and vengeance.
Hell and torments.
Slave, camest thou to delude us?
Delude you, my lords?
Aye, villain, where's his head now?
Why, here, my lord. Just after his delivery you both came with warrant from the Duke to behead your brother.
Aye, our brother, the Duke's son.
The Duke's son, my lord, had his release before you came.
Whose head's that then?
His whom you left command for, your own brother's.
Our brothers? Ho, furies!
Plagues!
Confusions!
Darkness?
Devils!
Fell unto so accursedly.
So damnedly?
Villain, I'll brain thee with it.
Oh, my good lord!
Exit officer, running.
The devil overtake thee.
Ho, fatal!
Oh, prodigious to our bloods!
Did we dissemble?
Did we make our tears women for thee?
Laugh and rejoice for thee?
Bring warrant for thy death?
Mock off thy head?
You had a trick, you had a wile, forsooth.
A murrain meet them. There is none of these wiles that ever come to good. I see now there is nothing sure in mortality but mortality. No more words. Shalt be revenged, ye faith. Come, throw off clouds now, brother. Think of vengeance, and deeper settled hate. Sirrah, sit fast. We'll pull down all, but thou shalt down at last.
Exeunt. End of Act 3. Act 4 of The Revenger's Tragedy by Thomas Middleton. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Scene 1. The Palace. Enter Lusurioso with Hippolito.
Hippolito!
My lord, has your good lordship aught to command me in?
I prithee leave us.
Aside.
Has this come and leave us?
Hippolito!
Your honour, I stand ready for any duteous employment.
Heart, what makest thou here?
Aside.
A petty, lordly humour. He bids me to be present, to depart. Something has stung his honour.
Be nearer. Draw nearer. You are not so good, methinks. I am angry with you.
With me, my lord? Oh, I'm angry with myself for it.
You did prefer a goodly fellow to me. 'Twas witly elected 'twas. I thought he'd been a villain, and he proves a knave. To me a knave.
I chose him for the best, my lord. 'Tis much my sorrow if neglect in him breed discontent in you.
Neglect? 'Twas will. Judge of it. Firmly to tell of an incredible act, not to be thought less to be spoken of, twixt my stepmother and the bastard. Oh, incestuous sweets between 'em?
Fie, my lord.
I, in kind loyalty to my father's forehead, made this a desperate arm, and in that fury committed treason on the lawful bed, and with my sword e'en razed my father's bosom, for which I was within a stroke of death.
Alack! I'm sorry.
Enter Vindici, disguised as Piatto. Aside.
Sweat just upon the stroke jars in my brother. 'Twill be villainous music.
My honoured lord.
Away, prithee forsake us. Hereafter we'll not know thee.
Not know me, my lord? Your lordship cannot choose.
Begone, I say, thou art a false knave.
Why the easier to be known, my lord?
Push, I shall prove too bitter with a word, make thee a perpetual prisoner, and lay this ironage upon thee.
Mum, for there's a doom would make a woman dumb.
Aside.
Missing the bastard, next him the winds come about. Now 'tis my brother's turn to stay, mine to go out.
Exit Vindici.
He's greatly moved me.
Much to blame, i' faith.
But I'll recover his ruin. 'Twas told me lately, I know not whether falsely, that you'd a brother.
Who? I? Well, yes, my good lord, I have a brother.
How chanced the court ne'er saw him? Of what nature? How does he apply his hours?
Faith, to curse fates, who, as he thinks, ordained him to be poor, keeps at home full of want and discontent.
There's hope in him. For discontent and want is the best clay to mould a villain of. Hippolito, wish him to repair to us, if there be aught in him to please our blood. For thy sake we'll advance him, and build fair his meanest fortunes, for it is in us to rear up towers from cottages.
It is so, my lord. He will attend your honour. But he's a man in whom much melancholy dwells.
Why, the better. Bring him to court.
With willingness and speed.
Aside.
Whom he hath cast off e'en now, and must succeed. Brother, disguise must off. In thine own shape now I'll prefer thee to him. How strangely does himself work to undo him.
Exit.
This fellow will come fitly. He shall kill that other slave that did abuse my spleen and made it swell to treason. I have put much of my heart into him. He must die. He that knows great men's secrets and proves slight, that man ne'er lives to see his beard turn white. Ay, he shall speed him. I'll employ the brother. Slaves are but nails to drive out one another. He being of black condition suitable to want and ill content, hope of preferment will grind him to an edge.
The nobles enter.
Good days unto your honour.
My kind lords, I do return the like.
Saw you my lord the Duke?
My lord and father, is he from court?
He sure from court, but where, which way his pleasure took, we know not, nor can we hear on't.
Enter the Duke's gentlemen.
Here come those should tell. Saw you my lord and father?
Not since 2 hours before noon, my lord, and then he privately rid forth.
Oh, he's rid forth?
'Twas wondrous privately.
There's none in the court had any knowledge on it.
His grace is old and sudden. 'Tis no treason to say the Duke my father has a humour or such a toy about him. What in us would appear light, in him seems virtuous.
'Tis oracle, my lord.
Exeunt. Scene 2. The palace. Enter Vindici and Hippolito. Vindici out of his disguise.
So, all's as it should be. You're yourself.
How that great villain puts me to my shifts.
He that lately in disguise reject thee shall, now thou art thyself, as much respect thee.
'Twill be the quainter fallacy. But, brother, Sfoot, what use will he put me to now, think'st thou?
Nay, you must pardon me in that. I know not. Has some employment for you, but what 'tis, he and his secretary the devil knows best.
Well, I must suit my tongue to his desires. What colour soe'er they be, hoping at last to pile up all my wishes on his breast.
Faith, brother, he himself shows the way.
Now the Duke is dead, the realm is clad in clay. His death being not yet known, under his name the people still are governed. Well, thou his son art not long lived. Thou shalt not joy his death. To kill thee then I should most honour thee, for 'twould stand firm in every man's belief thou'dst a kind child and only diedst with grief.
You fetch about well, but let's talk in present. How will you appear in fashion different, as well as in apparel, to make all things possible? If you but once be tripped, we fall forever. It is not the least policy to be doubtful. You must change tongue. Familiar was your first.
Why, I'll bear me in some strain of melancholy, and string myself with heavy-sounding wire, like such an instrument that speaks merry things sadly.
Then 'tis as I meant. I gave you out at first in discontent.
I'll turn myself, and then...
Enter l'usurioso.
Spud, here he comes. Hast thought upon't?
Salute him, fear not me.
Hippolito,
Your lordship?
what's he yonder?
'Tis Vindici, my discontented brother, whom, according to your will, I've brought to court.
Is that thy brother? Beshrew me a good presence. I wonder he's been from the court so long. Come nearer.
Brother, Lord Lucirioso, the Duke's son.
Vindici snatches off his hat and makes legs to him.
Be more near to us. Welcome. Nearer yet?
How don you? God you good den.
We thank thee. How strangely such a coarse, homely salute shows in the palace, where we greet in fire, nimble, and desperate tongues. Should we name God in a salutation, 'twould ne'er be stood on't. Heaven, tell me, what has made thee so melancholy?
Why, going to law.
Why, will that make a man melancholy?
Yes, to look long upon ink and black buckram. I went me to law in anno 42º, and I waded out of it in anno 60º.
What, 23 years in law?
I have known those that have been 55, and all about pullen and pigs.
May it be possible such men should breathe to vex the term so much?
'Tis food to some, my lord. There are old men at the present that are so poisoned with the affectation of law words, having had many sweets canvassed, that their common talk is nothing but Barbary Latin. They cannot so much as pray but in law, that their sins may be removed with a writ of error, and their souls fetched up to heaven with a sacerara.
It seems most strange to me, yet all the world meets round in the same bent. Where the heart's set, there goes the tongue's consent. How dost ply thy studies, fellow?
Study? Why, to think how a great rich man lies a-dying, and a poor cobbler tolls the bell for him. How he cannot depart the world and see the great chest stand before him. When he lies speechless, how he will point you readily to all the boxes. And when he is past all memory, as the gossips guess, then thinks he of forfeitures and obligations. Nay, when to all men's hearings he whirls and rattles in the throat, he's busy threatening his poor tenants. And this would last me now some 7 years thinking, or thereabouts. But I have a conceit a-coming in picture upon this. I draw it myself, which, a faith law, I'll present to your honour. You shall not choose but like it, for your lordship shall give me nothing for it.
Nay, you mistake me then, for I am published bountiful enough. Let's taste of your conceit.
In picture, my lord?
Ay, in picture.
Marry, this it is. A usuring father to be boiling in hell, and his son and heir with a whore dancing over him.
Aside.
Has pared him to the quick.
The conceit's pretty, i'faith, but take it upon my life, 'twill ne'er be liked.
No? Why, I'm sure the whore will be liked well enough.
Aside.
Ay, if she were out of the picture, he'd like her then himself.
And as for the son and heir, he shall be an eyesore to no young revellers, for he shall be drawn in cloth of gold breeches.
And thou hast put my meaning in the pockets, and canst not draw that out. My thought was this: to see the picture of a usuring father boiling in hell, our rich men would ne'er like it.
Oh, true, I cry you heartily mercy. I know the reason, for some of 'em had rather be damned in deed than damned in colours.
Aside.
Apollo's melancholy. He's wit enough to murder any man, and I'll give him means. I think thou art ill-moneyed.
Money? Ho, ho! 'Tis been my want so long, 'tis now my scoff. I've even forgot what colour silver's of.
Aside.
It hits as I could wish.
I get good clothes of those that dread my humour, and for table room I feed on those that cannot be rid of me.
Giving him gold.
Somewhat to set thee up withal.
Oh, mine eyes!
How now, man?
Almost struck blind. This bright unusual shine to me seems proud. I dare not look till the sun be in a cloud.
Aside.
I think I shall affect his melancholy. How are they now?
The better for your asking.
You shall be better yet if you but fasten truly on my intent. Now you're both present, I will unbrace such a close private villain unto your vengeful swords the like ne'er heard of, who have disgraced you much, and injured us.
Disgraced us, my lord?
Ay, Hippolito, I kept it here till now that both your angers might meet him at once.
I'm covetous to know the villain.
You know him. That slave pander Pieto, whom we threatened last with iron's perpetual prisonment.
Aside.
All this is I.
Is't he, my lord?
I'll tell you, you first preferred him to me.
Did you, brother?
I did indeed.
And the ingrateful villain, to quit that kindness, strongly wrought with me, being, as you see, a likely man for pleasure, with jewels to corrupt your virgin sister.
Oh, villain!
He shall surely die that did it.
Ay, far from thinking any virgin harm, especially knowing her to be as chaste as that part which scarce suffers to be touched, the eye would not endure him.
Would you not, my lord? 'Twas wondrous honourably done.
But with some fine frowns kept him out.
Out, slave!
What did me he but in revenge of that went of his own free will to make infirm your sister's honour, whom I honour with my soul for chaste respect, and not prevailing there, as 'twas but desperate folly to attempt it, in mere spleen, by the way, waylays your mother, whose honour, being a coward as it seems, yielded by little force.
Coward indeed.
He, proud of their advantage, as he thought, brought me these news for happy, but I, heaven forgive me for it,
What did your honour?
in rage pushed him from me, trampled beneath his throat, spurned him and bruised. Indeed, I was too cruel to say truth.
Most nobly managed.
Has not heaven an ear? Is all lightning wasted?
If I now were so impatient in a modest cause, what should you be?
Full mad. He shall not live to see the moon change.
He's about the palace. Hippolito, entice him this way, that thy brother may take full mark of him.
Heart, that shall not need, my lord. I can direct him so far.
Yet, for my hate's sake, go, wind him this way. I'll see him bleed myself.
Taking Vindici aside.
What now, brother?
Nay, e'en what you will. Y'are put to it, brother.
An impossible task, I'll swear, to bring him hither that's already here.
Exit.
Thy name, I forgot it.
Vindici, my lord.
'Tis a good name, that.
Ay, a revenger.
It does betoken courage. Thou shouldst be valiant, and kill thine enemies.
That's my hope, my lord.
This slave is one.
I'll doom him.
Then I'll praise thee. Do thou observe me best, and best I'll raise thee.
Enter Hippolito.
Indeed, I thank you.
Now, Hippolito, where's the slave pander?
Your good lordship would have a loathsome sight to see him. Oh, much offensive. He's not in case now to be seen, my lord. The worst of all the deadly sins is in him. That beggarly damnation, drunkenness.
Then he's a double slave.
Aside to Hippolito.
'Twas well conveyed upon a sudden wit.
What are you both firmly resolved? I'll see him dead myself.
Or else let not us live.
You may direct your brother to take note of him.
I shall.
Rise but in this, and you shall never fall.
Your honour's vassals.
Aside.
This was wisely carried. Deep policy in us makes fools of such. Then must a slave die when he knows too much.
Exit Lusurioso.
O thou almighty patience! 'Tis my wonder that such a fellow, impudent and wicked, should not be cloven as he stood, or with a secret wind burst open. Is there no thunder left? Or is't kept up in stock for heavier vengeance? There it goes!
Brother, we lose ourselves.
But I have found it. 'Twill hold, 'tis sure. Thanks, thanks to any spirit that mingled it 'mongst my inventions.
What is't?
'Tis sound and good. Thou shalt partake it. I'm hired to kill myself.
True.
Prithee, mark it. And the old Duke being dead, but not conveyed, for he's already missed too, and you know murder will peep out of the closest husk.
Most true.
What say you then to this device? If we dressed up the body of the Duke?
In that disguise of yours.
Y'are quick, you've reached it.
I like it wondrously.
And being in drink, as you have published him, to lean him on his elbow, as if sleep had caught him, which claims most interest in such sluggy men.
Good yet, but here's a doubt. We, thought by the Duke's son to kill that pander, shall, when he is known, be thought to kill the Duke.
Neither. Oh, thanks, it is substantial. For that disguise being on him which I wore, it will be thought I, which he calls the pander, did kill the Duke and fled away in his apparel, leaving him so disguised to avoid swift pursuit. Nay, doubt not 'tis in grain, I warrant it hold colour.
Let's about it.
But by the way, too, now I think on't, brother, let's conjure that base devil out of our mother.
Exeunt. Scene 3. The Palace. Enter the Duchess arm in arm with the bastard Spiorio. He seemeth lasciviously to her. After them enter Supervacchio, running with a rapier. His brother Ambitioso stops him.
Madam, unlock yourself. Should it be seen, your arm would be suspected.
Who is't that dares suspect, or this or these? May we not deal our favours where we please?
I'm confident you may.
Exeunt. Duchess and Spiorio.
Sfoot, brother. Hold,
Wilt let the bastard shame us?
hold, brother. There is fitter time than now.
Now, when I see it.
'Tis too much seen already.
Seen unknown. The nobler she's, the baser she's grown.
If she were bent lasciviously, the fault of mighty women that sleep soft. Ho, death! Must she needs choose such an unequal sinner to make all worse?
A bastard! The Duke's bastard! Shame heaped on shame.
Ho, our disgrace! Most women have small waist the world throughout, but their desires are 1,000 miles about.
Come, stay not here. Let's after and prevent, or else they'll sin faster when we repent.
Scene 4. Vindici's house. Enter Vindici and Hippolito bringing out their mother, Gratiana, one by one shoulder, and the other by the other, with daggers in their hands.
O thou for whom no name is bad enough!
What means my sons? What, will you murder me?
Wicked, unnatural parent!
Fiend of women!
Oh, our sons turned monsters! Help!
In vain.
Are you so barbarous to set iron nipples upon the breast that gave you suck?
That breast is turned to quarrelled poison.
Cut not your days for't. Am I not your mother?
Thou dost usurp that title now by fraud, for in that shell of mother breathes a bawd.
A bawd? Name far loathsomer than hell.
It should be so. Knewest thou thy office well?
I hate it.
Oh, is it possible, you powers on high, that women should dissemble when they die?
Dissemble?
Did not the Duke's son direct a fellow of the world's condition hither, that did corrupt all that was good in thee, made thee uncivilly forget thyself, and work our sister to his lust?
Who? I, that had been monstrous. I defy that man for any such intent. None lives so pure but shall be soiled with slander. A good son, believe it not.
Oh, I'm in doubt whether I'm myself or no. Stay, let me look again upon this face. Who shall be saved when mothers have no grace?
'Twould make one half despair.
I was the man. Defy me now? Let's see do it modestly.
O hell unto my soul!
In that disguise I sent from the Duke's son, tried you, and found you base metal, as any villain might have done.
Oh, no. No tongue but yours could have bewitched me so.
Oh, nimble in damnation, quick in tune, there is no devil could strike fire so soon. I am confuted in a word.
Oh, sons, forgive me. To myself I'll prove more true. That you should honour me, I kneel to you.
A mother to give aim to her own daughter.
True, brother, how far beyond nature 'tis, though many mothers do it.
Nay, and you draw tears once, go you to bed. Wet will make iron blush and change to red. Brother, it rains, 'twill spoil your dagger, how's it?
'Tis done.
I' faith, 'tis a sweet shower, it does much good. The fruitful grounds and meadows of her soul has been long dry. Pour down, thou blessed dew. Rise, mother, troth this shower has made you higher.
Oh, you heavens, Take this infectious spot out of my soul, I'll rinse it in 7 waters of mine eyes, make my tears salt enough to taste of grace. To weep is to our sex naturally given, but to weep truly, that's a gift from heaven.
Nay, I'll kiss you now. Kiss her, brother. Let's marry her to our souls, wherein knows lust, and honourably love her.
Let it be.
For honest women are so seld and rare, 'tis good to cherish those poor few that are. O you of easy wax, do but imagine, now the disease has left you, how leprously that office would have clinged unto your forehead. All mothers that had any graceful hue would have worn masks to hide their face at you. It would have grown to this. At your foul name green-coloured maids would have turned red with shame.
And then our sister, full of hire and baseness.
There had been boiling lead again. The Duke's son's great concubine, a drab of state, a cloth a silver slut, to have her train borne up and her soul trail i' the dirt. Great!
To be miserably great. Rich to be eternally wretched.
O common madness! Ask but the thriving'st harlot in cold blood, she'd give the world to make her honour good. Perhaps you'll say, but only to the Duke's son in private. Why, she first begins with one, who afterward to 1,000 proves a whore. Break ice in one place, it will crack in more.
Most certainly applied.
Oh, brother, you forget our business.
And well remembered. Joy's a subtle elf. I think man's happiest when he forgets himself. Farewell, once dried, now holy watered mead. Our hearts wear feathers that before wore lead.
I'll give you this, that one I never knew pled better for and 'gainst the devil than you.
You make me proud, on't.
Commend us in all virtue to our sister.
Ay, for the love of heaven, to that true maid.
With my best words.
Why, that was motherly said.
Exeunt Vindici and Hippolito.
I wonder now what fury did transport me. I feel good thoughts begin to settle in me. With what forehead can I look on her whose honour I have so impiously beset?
Enter Castisa.
And here she comes.
Now, mother, you have wrought with me so strongly, that what for my advancement, as to calm the trouble of your tongue, I am content.
Content to what?
To do as you have wished me, to prostitute my breast to the Duke's son, and to put myself to common usury.
I hope you will not so.
Hope you I will not? That's not the hope you look to be saved in.
Truth, but it is.
Do not deceive yourself. I am as you e'en out of marble wrought. What would you now? Are ye not pleased yet with me? Ye shall not wish me to be more lascivious than I intend to be.
Strike not me cold.
How often have you charged me on your blessing to be a cursed woman? When you knew your blessing had no force to make me lewd, you laid your curse upon me. That did more. The mother's curse is heavy. Where that bites, sons set in storm, and daughters lose their lights.
Good child, dear maid, if there be any spark of heavenly intellectual fire within thee, oh, let my breath revive it to a flame. Put not all out with woman's wilful follies. I am recovered of that foul disease that haunts too many mothers. Kind, forgive me. Make me not sick in health. If then my words prevailed when they were wickedness, how much more now when they are just and good?
I wonder what you mean. Are not you she for whose infect persuasions I could scarce kneel out my prayers, and had much ado in 3 hours, reading to untwist so much of the black serpent as you wound about me?
'Tis unfruitful. How tedious to repeat what's past. I'm now your present mother.
Push, now 'tis too late.
Bethink again. Thou knowest not what thou say'st.
No, deny advancement, treasure, the Duke's son.
Oh, see, I spoke those words, and now they poison me. What will the deed do then? Advancement, true as high as shame can pitch. For treasure, who e'er knew a harlot rich, or could build by the purchase of her sin an hospital to keep their bastards in? The Duke's son. When women are young courtiers, they are sure to be old beggars. To know the miseries most harlots taste, thou'd wish thyself unborn when thou art unchaste.
O mother, let me twine about your neck, and kiss you till my soul melt on your lips. I did but this to try you.
Oh, speak truth.
Indeed, I did not. for no tongue has force to alter me from honest. If maidens would, men's words could have no power. A virgin honor is a crystal tower, which being weak is guarded with good spirits, until she basely yields no ill inherits.
O happy child! Faith and thy birth hath saved me. 'Mongst thousands daughters, happiest of all others, be thou a glass for maids, and I for mothers.
Exeunt. End of Act 4. Act 5 of The Revenger's Tragedy by Thomas Middleton. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Scene 1. A room in the palace. Enter Vindici and Hippolito, with the Duke's corpse in Piazzo's clothes, which they prop up in chair.
So, he leans well. Take heed you wake him not, brother.
I warrant you, my life for yours.
That's a good lay, for I must kill myself. Brother, that's I. That sits for me. Do you mark it? And I must stand ready here to make away myself yonder. I must sit to be killed, and stand to kill myself. I could vary it not so little as thrice over again. 'Thas some 8 returns like Michaelmas term.
That's now a conscience.
But, Sarah, does the Duke's son come single?
No, there's the hell on't. His face too feeble to go alone. He brings flesh flies after him that will buzz against supper time and hum for his coming out.
Ah, the fly flop of vengeance beat him to pieces. Here was the sweetest occasion, the fittest hour to have made my revenge familiar with him, show him the body of the Duke his father. And how quaintly he died, like a politician in a hugger-mugger. Made no man acquainted with it, and in catastrophe slain him over his father's breast. And oh, I'm mad to lose such a sweet opportunity.
Nay, push. Prithee be content. There's no remedy present. May not hereafter times open in as fair faces as this?
They may, if they can paint so well.
Come. Now, to avoid all suspicion, let's forsake this room and be going to meet the Duke's son.
Content? I'm for any weather.
Enter Lusorioso.
Heart, step close. Here he comes.
My honoured lord?
Oh me, you both present?
Ian Newley, my lord, just as your lordship entered now. About this place we had notice given he should be, but in some loathsome plight or other.
Came your honour private?
Private enough for this. Only a few attend my coming out.
Aside.
Death wrought those few.
Stay, yonder's the slave.
Mass, there's the slave indeed, my lord.
Aside.
'Tis a good child. He calls his father slave.
Aye, that's the villain, the damned villain. Softly, tread easy.
Pah, I warrant you, my lord, we'll stifle in our breaths.
That will do well.
Aside.
Base rogue, thou sleepest thy last. 'Tis policy to have him killed in his sleep, for if he waked, he would betray all to them.
But, my lord.
Huh, what sayest?
Shall we kill him now he's drunk?
Aye, best of all.
Why, then he will ne'er live to be sober.
No matter, let him reel to hell.
But being so full of liquor, I fear he will put out all the fire.
Thou art a mad beast.
And leave none to warm your lordship's galls withal. For he that dies drunk falls into hell-fire like a bucket of water. Quish, quish.
Come, be ready. Nake your swords. Think of your wrongs. This slave has injured you.
Aside.
Troth, so he has, and he has paid well for it.
Meet with him now.
You'll bear us out, my lord?
Am I a lord for nothing, think you? Quickly now.
Sa! Sa! Sa!
Stabs the corpse.
Thump. There he lies.
Nimbly done. Huh? Oh, villains! Murderers! It is the old Jew, my father!
That's a jest.
What? Stiff and cold already? Oh, pardon me to call you from your names. 'Tis none of your deed. That villain Pietro, whom you thought now to kill, has murdered him and left him thus disguised.
And not unlikely.
Oh, rascal! Was he not ashamed to put the Duke into a greasy doublet?
He has been stiff and cold who knows how long.
Aside.
Marry, that do I.
No words, I pray, of anything intended.
Oh, my lord.
I would fain have your lordship think that we have small reason to prate.
Faith, thou sayest true. I'll forthwith send to court for all the nobles, bastard, duchess, all. Now here by miracle we found him dead, and in his raiment that foul villain fled.
That will be the best way, my lord, to clear us all. Let's cast about to be clear.
Ho! Nuncio, Sordido, and the rest!
Enter all Lucerioso's attendants.
My lord.
My lord.
Be witnesses of a strange spectacle. Choosing for private conference that sad room, we found the Duke my father gild in blood.
My lord, the Duke! Run, hide thee, Nuncio. Startle the court by signifying so much.
Exit Nuncio. Aside to Hippolito.
Thus much by wit a deep revenger can, when murder's known to be the clearest man. We're farthest off, and with as bold an eye survey his body as the standers by.
My royal father, too basely let blood by a malevolent slave.
Aside to Vindici.
Hark, he calls thee slave again.
Aside to Hippolito.
He's lost, he may.
Oh, sight! Look hither! See, his lips are gnawn with poison.
How? His lips? Oh, by the mass they be!
Oh, villain! Oh, rogue! Oh, slave! Oh, rascal!
Aside.
Oh, good deceit! He quits him with like terms.
Enter Ambitioso, Supervacchio, Spioreo, Duchess, the Duke's gentlemen, nobles, and guards.
Where? Which way?
Over what roof hangs this prodigious comet in deadly fire?
Behold! Behold, my lords! The Duke my father's murdered by a vassal that owes this habit, and here left disguised.
My lord and husband!
Reverend Majesty!
I have seen these clothes often attending on him.
Aside.
That nobleman has been of the country, for he does not lie.
Aside to Ambitioso.
Learn of our mother. Let's dissemble too. I'm glad he vanished. So, I hope, are you.
Aside to Supervacchio.
Aye, you may take my word for it.
Aside.
Old Dad dead? Aye, one of his cast sins will send the fates most hearty commendations by his own son. I'll tug the new stream till strength be done.
Where be those two that did affirm to us my lord the Duke was privately rid forth?
Oh, pardon us, my lords. He gave that charge upon our lives if he were missed at court. To answer so, he rode not anywhere. We left him private with that fellow here.
Aside.
Confirmed.
Oh, heavens! That false charge was his death. Impudent beggars, durst you to our face maintain such a false answer? Bear him straight to execution.
My lord!
Urge me no more. In this excuse may be called half the murder.
Aside.
You've sentenced well.
Away, see it done.
Exit the first gentleman, guarded. Aside.
Could you not stick? See what confession doth. Who would not lie when men are hanged for truth?
Aside to Vindici.
Brother, how happy is our vengeance!
Aside to Hippolito.
Why, it hits past the apprehension of indifferent wits.
My lord, let post-horse be sent into all places to entrap the villain.
Aside.
Post-horse.
My lord, we're something bold to know our duty. Your father's accidentally departed. The titles that were due to him meet you.
Meet me? I'm not at leisure, my good lord. I've many griefs to dispatch out of the way.
Aside.
Welcome, sweet titles. Talk to me, my lords, of sepulchres and mighty emperors' bones. That's thought for me.
Aside.
So one may see by this how foreign markets go. Courtiers have feet of the 9s and tongues of the 12s. They flatter dukes, and dukes flatter themselves.
My lord, it is your shine must comfort us.
Alas, I shine in tears like the sun in April.
You're now my lord's grace.
My lord's grace? I perceive you'll have it so.
'Tis but your own.
Then heavens give me grace to be so.
Aside.
He prays well for himself.
Madam, all sorrows must run their circles into joys. No doubt but time will make the murderer bring forth himself.
Aside.
You were an ass then, i' faith.
In the mean season, let us bethink the latest funeral honours due to the Duke's cold body, and withal, calling to memory our new happiness spread in his royal son. Lords, gentlemen, prepare for revels.
Aside.
Revels?
Time hath several falls. Griefs lift up joys. Feasts put down funerals.
Come then, my lords, my favours to you all.
Aside.
The Duchess is suspected foully bent. I'll begin dukedom with her banishment.
Exeunt Duke, Lucerioso, nobles, gentlemen, attendants, and Duchess. Aside to Vindici.
Revels!
Aside to Hippolyto.
Aye, that's the word. We are firm yet. Strike one strain more, and then we crown our wit.
Exeunt brothers, Vindici and Hippolyto.
Well, have the fairest mark. So said the Duke when he begot me. And if I miss his heart or near about, then have at any. A bastard scorns to be out.
Exit Spiorio.
Notest thou that Spurio, brother?
Yes, I note him to our shame.
He shall not live. His hair shall not grow much longer. 'Tis this time of revels, tricks may set afoot. Seest thou yon new moon? It shall outlive the new Duke by much. This hand shall disposes him. Then we're mighty. A mask is treason's license, that build upon. 'Tis murderer's best fates, when a visit's done.
Exit Ambitioso.
Is it so? 'Tis very good. And do you think to be Duke then, kind brother? I'll see fair play. Drop one, and there lies the other.
Scene 2. Vindici's house. Enter Vindici and Hippolyto, with Piero and other lords.
My lords, be all of music. Strike old griefs into other countries that flow in too much milk and have faint livers, not daring to stab home their discontents. Let our hid flames break out as fire, as lightning, to blast this villainous dukedom vexed with sin. Wind up your souls to their full height again.
How?
Which way?
Any way. Our wrongs are such we cannot justly be revenged too much.
You shall have all enough. Revels are toward, and those few nobles that have long suppressed you are busied to the furnishing of a mask, and do affect to make a pleasant tale on't. The masking suits are fashioning. Now comes in that which must glad us all. We to take pattern of all those suits, the colour, trimming, fashion, e'en to an undistinguished hair almost. Then entering first, observing the true form, within a strain or two we shall find leisure to steal our swords out handsomely. And when they think their pleasure sweet and good, in the midst of all their joys, they shall sigh blood.
Waitily, effectually.
Before the t'other maskers come.
We're gone, all done and past.
But how for the Duke's guard?
Let that alone. By one and one their strength shall be drunk down.
There are 500 gentlemen in the action that will apply themselves and not stand idle.
Oh, let us hug your bosom.
Come, my lords, prepare for deeds. Let other times have words.
Exeunt. Scene 3. The Palace Banqueting Hall. In a dumb show, the possessing of the young Duke, Lucerioso, with all his nobles. Then, sounding music, a furnishable table is brought forth. Then enters the Duke, Lucerioso, and his 3 nobles to the banquet. A blazing star appeareth.
Many harmonious hours and choicest pleasures fill up the royal numbers of your years.
My lords, we're pleased to thank you, though we know 'tis but your duty now to wish it so.
That shine makes us all happy.
Aside.
His Grace frowns.
Aside.
Yet we must say he smiles.
Aside.
I think we must.
Aside.
That foul incontinent Duchess we have banished. The bastard shall not live. After these revels I'll begin strange ones. He and the stepsons shall pay their lives for the first subsidies. We must not frown so soon, else 'twould be now.
My gracious lord, please you prepare for pleasure. The mask is not far off.
We are for pleasure.
To the comet.
Beshrew me, what art thou madest me start? Thou hast committed treason, a blazing star.
A blazing star? Oh, where, my lord?
Spy out.
See, see, my lords, a wondrous dreadful one.
I am not pleased at that ill-knotted fire, that bushing, flaring star. Am not I Duke? It should not quake me now. Had it appeared before it, I might then have justly feared. But yet they say, whom art and learning weds, When stars wear locks, they threaten great men's heads. Is it so? You are red, my lords.
May it please your grace, it shows great anger.
That does not please our grace.
Yet here's the comfort, my lord. Many times when it seems most, it threatens farthest off.
Faith, and I think so too.
Beside, my lord, you're gracefully established with the loves of all your subjects, and for natural death I hope it will be 80 years a-coming.
True. No more but 80 years?
80, I hope, my lord.
And 50, aye.
But 'tis my hope, my lord, you shall ne'er die.
Give me thy hand. These others I rebuke. He that hopes so is fittest for a duke. Thou shalt sit next me. Take your places, lords. We're ready now for sports. Let 'em set on.
To the comet.
You thing! We shall forget you quite anon.
I hear him coming, my lord.
Enter the Mask of Revengers, the two brothers, Vindici and Hippolito, and 2 lords more.
Ah, 'tis well.
Aside.
Brothers and bastard, you dance next in hell.
The Revengers dance. At the end steal out their swords, and these 4 kill the 4 at a table in their chairs. It thunders.
Mark thunder. Dost know thy cue, thou big-voiced crier? Duke's groans are thunder's watchwords.
So, my lords, you have enough.
Come, let's away. No lingering.
Follow, go!
Exeunt Hippolito and the 2 lords.
No power is angry when the lustful die. When thunder claps, heaven likes the tragedy.
Exit Vindici. Enter the other mask of intended murderers, stepsons Ambetioso, Supervacchio, bastard Spiorio, and a 4th man, Ambetioso's henchman, coming in dancing. The Duke, Lucerioso, recovers a little in voice and groans, calls, "A guard, treason!" at which they all start out of their measure, and turning towards the table, they find them all to be murdered.
Oh! Oh!
Whose groan was that?
Treason! A guard!
How now? All murdered?
Murdered.
And those his nobles?
Here's the labour saved. I thought to have spared him. 'Tis bled. How came this?
Then I proclaim myself now. I am Duke.
Thou Duke? Brother, thou liest.
Kills Supervacchio.
Slave, so dost thou.
Kills Ambitioso.
Base villain, hast thou slain my lord and master?
Kills Spiorio. Enter the 1st men, Vindici, Hippolito, the 2 lords.
Pistols, treason, murder! Help guard my lord the Duke!
Enter Antonio, guards.
Lay hold upon this traitor!
The guards seize the 4th man.
Oh!
Alas, the Duke is murdered.
And the nobles!
Surgeons! Surgeons! Heart, does he breathe so long?
A piteous tragedy, able to make an old man's eyes bloodshot.
Oh!
Look to my lord the Duke. Vengeance throttle him.
To the 4th man.
Confess, thou murderous and unhallowed man, didst thou kill all these?
None but the bastard I.
How came the Duke slain, then?
We found him so.
Oh, villain!
Hark!
Those in the mask did murder us.
Law you now, sir. O marble impudence! Will you confess now?
'Tis blood, 'tis all false.
Away with that foul monster, dipped in a prince's blood.
Heart, 'tis a lie.
Let him have bitter execution.
Exit 4th man, guarded. Aside.
New marrow. No, I cannot be expressed. How fares my lord the Duke?
Farewell to all. He that climbs highest has the greatest fall. My tongue is out of office.
Air, gentlemen, air! Now thou'lt not predont. 'Twas Vindici murdered thee.
Oh!
Murdered thy father.
Oh!
and I am he. Tell nobody.
Lussurioso dies.
So, the Duke's departed.
It was a deadly hand that wounded him. The rest, ambitious who should rule and sway, after his death were so made all away.
My lord was unlikely.
Now the hope of Italy lies in your reverend years.
Your hair will make the Silver Age again, when there were fewer but more honest men.
The burden's weighty, and will press age down. May I so rule that heaven may keep the crown.
The rape of your good lady has been quitted with death on death.
Just is the law above. But of all things it puts me most to wonder how the old Duke came murdered.
Oh, my lord.
It was the strangeliest carried. I not heard of the like.
'Twas all done for the best, my lord.
All for your grace's good. We may be bold to speak it now, 'twas somewhat wittily carried, though we say it. 'Twas we two murdered him.
You two?
None else, i'faith, my lord. Nay, 'twas well managed.
Lay hands upon those villains.
Guards seize Vindici and Hippolito.
How, on us?
Bear 'em to speedy execution.
Heart was not for your good, my lord.
My good? Away with 'em. Such an old man as he? You that would murder him would murder me.
Is't come about?
'Sfoot, brother, you begun.
May not we set as well as the Duke's son? Thou hast no conscience. Are we not revenged? Is there one enemy left alive amongst those? 'Tis time to die when we are ourselves our foes. When murders shut deeds close, this curse does seal 'em. If none disclose 'em, they themselves reveal 'em. This murder might have slept in tongueless brass but for ourselves, and the world died an ass. Now I remember too, here was Piatto brought forth a knavish sentence. No doubt, said he, but time will make the murderer bring forth himself. 'Tis well he died, he was a witch. And now, my lord, since we are in forever, this work was ours which else might have been slipped. And if we list, we could have nobles clipped and go for less than beggars. But we hate to bleed so cowardly. We have enough. I'faith, we're well. Our mother turned, our sister true. We die after a nest of dukes. Adieu.
Exeunt. Vendici and Hippolito, guarded.
How subtly was that murder closed. Bear up those tragic bodies. 'Tis a heavy season. Pray heaven their blood may wash away all treason.
Exeunt omnes. End of Act 5. End of The Revenger's Tragedy by Thomas Middleton.